we are finally here. The Tekken World Tour World Finals here from Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Mark, man. I'm here with Spag.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Man, I'm excited, Mark. I'm excited.
Extremely excited. This is what we've been fighting for the entire year. We're finally here, the very end. Who will be our new champion?
We had an amazing day yesterday with the LCQ like we did last year. But this year, Tekken has excelled time and time again, man. We have the most diverse group of players here to compete today that we've ever had before, Mark.
Now, I want to talk about this all day, but instead, I want to see how this is all going to go down. So without further ado, let's get our qualified players up here and find out where they're going to be playing in the pools.
Yes, but we want to just say that we're going to be starting with number 4 on the leaderboard, going down. And there is a little twist at the end as well. So guys, make sure you stay tuned.
Pay attention. This is going to be how the battle plays out. So I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's go ahead and call our first player up on the stage. From South Korea, we have JDCR.
Oh, man. JDCR, man. It's good to see you, bro. How have you been preparing for this, man? I've not really seen you much recently, but you were doing really, really well. You were in America a lot this year. So how have you been preparing for this tournament today?
So I've been traveling a lot this year, not like last year, I think. And then I was before I got here, Thailand. So I wasn't, I wasn't taking it like too much. But I'm here, and then I've been seeing like every player from all over the world. And then I feel like much more motivated, and then I just want to play.
He just wants to play.
Just want to play. Well, have a look at the pools behind you, and choose where you want to go.
Who do you want to go against?
I just gotta choose, man.
Okay. I'm gonna go C.
C. He is in Group C, guys. JDCR. Thank you so much, dude. Good luck for today. That's
Tough competition
JDCR,
here. Man, Pool C is looking stacked already. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our next competitor up. From Japan, we have Chikurin.
Oh, Chikurin. Chikurin. Chikurin-san. Genki desu ka?
Genki desu.
Nice. That's all the Japanese I know. Take a look over here. Which pool would you like to be in? Have a choice. B, C, D.
C.
C? See?
Whoa,
He just chose JDCR's. Wow. Good luck for today. Good luck, good luck.
He is going right after JDCR. I did not expect this. I thought he was going to go for A, B, or D.
You know, it's a weird one, but wow, he chose JDCR. He must have a plan.
All right, so we have a new player here in the World Finals. He wasn't here last year, but he has definitely made some waves.
Oh, yeah.
From Pakistan, we have Arslan Ash.
Oh, man. The man of the year. Arslan, how are you doing, my bro?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you?
All good, all good. Look, this year has been so crazy for you, dude. For this.
Yeah, I prepared hard for this because I lost like last 2 tournaments. But for this, I trained very hard. So let's see what happens.
And you're in a good position right now, Arslan. Take a look behind you. Which group would you like to be in? Are you going to go and C as well? What's going on?
A.
A. Quick. That was a quick decision.
A for Arslan.
It feels like he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Just A.
All right, so our next player from South Korea, we have Kokoma.
Kokoma. 안녕하세요.
He's all smiles.
What's he laughing at me? How are you doing?
A little bit tired.
Ooh, did you get much? Didn't get much sleep.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Have a look behind you here. Where would you like to go here? Take a look.
Very tough
Think hard.
decision.
Think hard. Last year you were in Group D. I remember that one.
Yeah. So this time, I choose Group B.
B. All right, he's going to let fate decide.
Another empty group, so yeah.
Smart pick, I think. Smart pick.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and get our next player. By way of France, we have Super Akuma.
Super. Ale. Come over here, Winnie. Talk to me. How are you feeling here, Vinny? You're the only representative of Europe this year. How does it feel being the only representative of your continent?
Stressful.
A man of very few words. Take a look behind you, Vinny. What group are you going to go in?
Okay, so B, C, or D, I'm thinking.
Pick one.
B.
B. Okay.
Oh, okay.
B. So he's going to be with Kokoma. in
Yeah,
Group
I
B.
mean, he had the opportunity to go with D and let Fate decide, but I guess he wanted to kind of control some of his matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
So up next, another new player on the TWT. We have, again, from Pakistan, we have a Weiss Honey.
We've got the GG boys representing. Assalamu alaikum, bhai. Kaise ho aap? How are you doing? Good, yeah?
Yes.
You look nervous.
No.
No nervous. Are you confident today?
Yes.
Yes, very confident. Have a look behind you, bhai. Which group would you want to be in?
I think D.
D. D, okay, D. Very good. So Awais is going to be in another empty group there. Awais the first person in Group D.
Yeah, that's
Nice one.
going to probably change up a lot of things. I don't know if a lot of players want to go battle against him this early on, at least in the pool stage. But let's go
Yes.
ahead and get our next player up here. All the way from South Korea, we have Ulsan.
Eh. Ulsan. 안녕하세요. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How do you feel about today's tournament, man? Look, your season has been very good. You know, a lot of ups and downs. But how are you feeling today?
Just I'm good. I'm ready to enjoy the final. So
Do you think you're prepared?
yeah.
Good, good. Have a look here. Ulsan, we have names in every group now. Which one takes your fancy?
Can I choose third place? Third.
We should remind everyone, once
What?
it fills out to 4 people, that group is locked.
Group A.
You want
A.
A? All right.
Group A, Mark, with
All
Arslan
right.
Ash.
He is the first one to challenge Arslan Ash. That's going to be an interesting one. All right, from Japan, our next player, we have Double.
Double. Ohio, how are you doing?
Wait, you know more Japanese.
That's another word I know. That's
Okay,
my
okay.
second word. That's all I got. But last year, you know, you were in LCQ, you didn't win. This time you're in the World Finals. How do you feel? Good?
Yes, good.
Very good, very good. Have a look here. Which group? Have you been, you know, thinking which group do you want to be in?
Okay. I want B.
B.
B, oh, B is almost
B.
closed up.
Okay, double. With Kokoma and Super Akuma. So we have a Korean, a European, and a Japanese. Very diverse group there, Mark.
All right, yeah, that is very diverse. So we're going to go switch back. We have from South Korea, Chanel.
Rocks, Dragon Chanel, massive personality.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God, it's his birthday, guys. Chanel, how are you doing?
Good.
Good, good. Do you want to choose your group? Hard choice, hard choice.
I remember Dubai, last and all. Okay? Maybe? No. Maybe? Maybe?
D, guys.
Oh.
Chanel has got Awais Honey in his reticle. He's ready. So yes, it's going to be Awais Honey and Chanel in Group D. So it's looking very good. These groups are filling up, Mark.
Yeah, last year's champion is actually coming up on stage right now. We have from Japan, oh, I'm sorry. He's been there a lot.
He's living in Japan
been
now.
there a lot,
He's
yeah.
living there now.
From
You're not wrong.
South Korea,
You're not wrong.
Ramchu. Last year's champion, everybody.
See, I don't know if to speak Japanese to him or
I
Korean.
see him in Japan all the time. I saw him there like last week.
You know what, let's speak English. Rangchu, how are you doing? You're the last year's Tekken World Tour champion. Do you think you can do it again this year?
I try.
I try. Good. Humble, very humble man. Now have a look at this. What? Wow. Group C. Guys, he just made it up straight away.
All right.
The decision was made straight away. Group C with JDCR Chikrin, and now it's Rangchu in the mix as well.
All right, our next player coming probably has maybe the furthest trip all the way out here. All the way from Peru, the sole Latin American player here. We have Abel del Maestro.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. How are you doing? How do you feel today? You feel confident that you can win this tournament?
I'm ready in tournament.
Good. Have a look over here. Abel, my brother. Which group do you want to be in? Getting hard now, guys. Getting hard. Is he going eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
I feel like he is.
B.
B. Group B,
Oh.
guys. Right, that one's filling up fast, Mark.
So B is actually closed out for any new players that we're pulling up right now, right?
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's done.
All right, so let's go ahead and get our next player up here. All the way from the United States, we have Jimmy J. Tran.
Jimmy, how you doing, my brother?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're always so calm, as usual. You know, you've been on this stage before. How do you feel today? Do you think you can bring it home?
I got one chance.
Okay, good. Have a look at the screen. Have you been? I mean, you've got a chance now to see how it's unfolding. Which group takes your fancy here?
D.
Group D. Aways Honey and Chanel and Jimmy J. Tran. The first American up on stage will be
All right,
in Group D.
that's exciting. Up next, coming from Japan, we have Nobi.
A legend. Bobby, how you doing?
So good.
Yeah, good. Have a look. Which group do you want to be in? Nobi-san. D.
Oh my gosh,
That group is looking good.
that group is looking stacked.
Very stacked.
And of course, that closes out that group as well.
Yes.
Until later. Wow, that was quite the surprise. So our next player coming up, also from Japan, we have Noroma.
Roma.
This is getting crazy. These are not the picks and the pools that I expected.
It's crazy, man. But not many choices left. Noroma. Look.
A.
Hey. I didn't expect that.
I didn't
Mark,
expect
did
that
not
either. All right.
People have been avoiding that group, and Noroma went straight there. He could have gone to C, but no, he's gone for A. Arslan, Ulsan, and Noroma.
Interesting. So now we have another first timer here from the United States. We have Shadow 20Z.
Shadow. Man, you've had an amazing season this time, man. This year. How do you feel for this tournament? Are you ready? Are you prepared? How have you been preparing for this?
I've been practicing a lot. I went to Korea before I came here and got a lot of training. So,
Awesome. There's not much choice left. It's either going to be Group A or Group C. Which one takes your fancy here?
A.
A.
He wants
Wow.
A. All right. So Shadow is locked in on A. Wow, we have some crazy pools here.
Korea, America, Pakistan, and Japan. Wow.
So not like there's much of any choice here. We're gonna go ahead and call up our last qualifier here. We have from Korea, Saint.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that sets up quite the battle in this potential final pool. Saint, you don't have much of a choice here, but we want you to pick where you're gonna be going.
Hello, Saints. It's a very hard decision. Where would you like to go?
Can I choose anywhere?
No.
No. Where? Only C?
I'm sorry. Okay, Group C for Saint. It was a formality. We had to do it.
Yeah, so we have 4 players left. This is a new twist we have with the rules this year. It's changing quite a bit. So our top-ranked player on the points list is Ni, and now Ni is gonna pick where he wants to go.
Yes.
So let's get our number 1 ranked player on the Tekken World Tour, Ni, to the stage. Ni from South Korea. He's been traveling and playing a lot of Tekken lately.
He's been grinding. Ni, my friend, you have been all around the world. practicing. You went to Pakistan recently. How are you feeling today? Are you ready?
I want to play already.
You already want to play. He's anxious to play. So have a look. You have the choice because you're number 1 on the leaderboard. Which group do you want to be in? You can now see all the players.
A.
A!
Oh my God! This is crazy. Because remember, only 2 players of each pool are going to make it out into our top 8.
He's got history with
Oh my
He's got
gosh.
history with Arslan. Oh my God.
That is going to be quite the pool. But man, Ni has locked in. Let's go ahead and bring up our number 2 ranked player on the Tekken World Tour from the United States. We have Anakin.
Brother, you have had an amazing season this time, Anakin. You have leveled up so much from last year. How have you been preparing for this? How do you feel?
Just wanted to make sure that I could be as relaxed and as comfortable as possible going into this tournament. That's kind of been the mentality that I've had all year, making sure that I prepare really well for tournaments just outside of playing the game a lot. And with that said, I'd like to enter Group B.
Group B.
Anakin locks in a Group B. The strategic placement here from our 2nd ranked player. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get ranked number 3 on the TWT leaderboard. From South Korea, we have Lohai.
Oh, hi.
He's had quite a year as well.
So, hi, how are you doing, man? How you feel?
Oh, I want, I believe my OP character.
Your OP character?
Yeah.
Have a look here. Which group are you going to join? Is it going to be C or D? Which one?
I lost to this guy 2 times. D. Yeah.
So you want to be? You're joining Group D? Wow, look at that, Lohai. Not taking the easy route. He said,
All
I've
right.
lost to this guy before. I'm going to Group D.
That leaves our LCQ winner, Bilal, coming up on the stage from Pakistan, where, again, he's not going to have much choice here, but he's going to confirm with us who he's going to be playing against.
Bhai, kaise ho yaar? How are you doing, bro?
Well, I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, good. Like you did so well yesterday, man. You said to me earlier that you didn't expect to actually win the LCQ, but you're in form right now. How do you feel?
I'm feeling very confident because of yesterday. I didn't expect that I will win, so now I am confident. Yes.
So have a look here. There's not much choice. You're going to be in Group C.
I wanted to be in that yeah.
Why is that?
I think they don't know Kuma.
Ooh, okay.
Already
okay.
starting the mental warfare here. I like it.
Nice. Well, the good stuff. Bilal is going to be in groups. That's the last guy there in the LCQ, and our groups are set.
Do you think he really wanted that group?
I think so.
All right. Well, it worked out for him. He won the LCQ and now got the group that he wanted. But guys, we are about to get started with the matches. We're going straight into the action. Are you ready?
I don't know, man. I don't know,
You
but
have to be.
I hope so, man. Yes, let's go, guys. Make some noise here for the Tekken World Tour Finals 2019 here in Bangkok, Thailand.
We're going to throw it back to our commentary desk and get started with the matches. See you guys in a bit.
Tekken World Tour 2019, and we are here in Bangkok, Thailand for this finals. And man, Maj and Obama coming at you with Mr. Level Up Your Game himself. How you feeling, Rip?
Feeling fantastic. Those groups are ridiculous. Oh my goodness, we're about to get things started though. Group A is the ones we're gonna be starting off with. Arslan Ash picking the A group here for the A. Arslan's got to go there.
I mean, I'm more about me picking the A group. Me
That
picking
is
the A
crazy.
group.
Oh, we're gonna get to see it go down. Nee, of course, went down to Pakistan, but here's the whole group: Arslan Ash, Ulsan, Noroma, Shadow 20Z, and Nee. That's going to be Group A. I mean, just look at this whole overall, though, right? And then Group B, you've got Kakoma, Super Akuma, Double, Abelta, Maestro, Anthem. Probably the hardest group to predict here, right? It's like the most wild cards, I think. And then you go over to see it. Bilal just says they don't know Akuma. JDCR and Saint, Echofox boys, now rivals. Chikrin and Rangchu also in that group. And then finally, Group D is a bloodbath. You got Awai's Honey, Chanel, Jimmy, J-Twan, Nobi, and Loai. I feel like Jimmy and Nobi are always in these things together. This group is ridiculous.
Tied by fate, man. And the cool thing is A and B pools too, right? 5 different countries, 5 different players.
That's insane.
The national representation in each group is, oh man, you're gonna get so. This is about to turn into a bloodbath, man. I'm excited.
And of course, guys, the way this works is they're round robins for each of these groups. The top 2 placers out of each one will move on to the top 8. So 3 of these guys are not making it out of each of these groups.
That is daunting to think about.
Yeah,
Man, looking at some of these players, you got to imagine.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at the first match.
in the first match, yeah, coming up. Get ready for it, bro.
Yo, Nee is going to be coming up to the stage for our first match. He's going to be going up against USA's Shadow 20Z. This is going to be crazy. I think Shadow definitely one of the most overlooked players in this top 20. You know, and I think that he's got a great shot here. He's been training all year long. He's been traveling to many, many events. You know, him and his brother Junior as well, thanks to Disrupt Gaming. But this is the tallest order you got to get, right? You got Nee up there. It's the morning right now. But Nee picking this pool with Arslan Ash, it's going to be crazy.
It feels like, too, with Shadow, right? He's really kind of, I mean, just the way it feels, man. He's coming to his own, really, in the past couple years, right? 2 years, he's had huge improvement. He's one of the more well-traveled USA players, I would also say as well. But going up against Tekken itself, man, this is Nee. Korea versus USA here. Group stage. And this is big.
Yeah, this is huge. Oh, man. Now, what character is Shadow going to be? Obviously, we've seen a lot of his Claudio. We know he's also got his Safina back there. Nee, he uses everything. Yeah. But what's it going to be? Is it going to be Brian? Is that what we're going to see? You know, my fanfic that I was writing earlier this year was like, Nee can't beat Arslan in tournament. But what if at the end of the finals, he does it with Brian? You know, he has to bring back his man. It's the only way he can get it done in tournament. I mean, obviously, we see he can do it in a long set, but maybe in tournament, who knows?
Yeah, going back to Bay in this kind of situation would be something really interesting. But the other thing, too, man, is like, I feel like it's catch-22 too. I feel like there's more pressure on Ash at this point too. Now the whole world's watching you in a way that no one was before, right? Where people were actively looking to write you off before. At this point, now it's like you won both Evos. You come into this Tekken World Tour final. It almost feels like it's a catch-22. If you don't win this, people are going to be talking about it. Either way.
I mean, I don't know if you saw his tweet recently, but he had some tweet about like, you know, when the Eagles are quiet, the parents start to jibber jabber. You know, so the parents are jibber jabbering right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a parent right now. Trying to get some Fruit Loops. Let's go, Nevers, Shadow right here. Oh man,
kicking it off.
How are we going to open up this Tekken World Tour 2019 finals?
Yo, it's gonna be good.
Gonna be.
Brian. Oh, it's the Brian Fury. All right.
Back to Bay.
Da Bay. In the arena, perfect.
Now, what interactions are you looking at with these two characters? For people at home watching, right? They know about the big long-range counter-hit threats from Brian, but then, of course, you also have Genocide Cutter and then those installs into Starburst mode from Claudio as well. Or you start off a close-range counter-hit right there, and you're going to take it to the wall.
Bing, bang.
And the wall pressure is so scary.
Yeah, and of course, anytime you're against a Brian Fury, against the wall, nice low parry, you got to watch out for those tech rolls, right? You can't fall for tech rolls. You really got to mix up your timing and getting up off of the ground.
Yeah, it's a back and forth between both players, right? Me on the ground, and then you on Okazeme as well.
Yeah, so of course, the best strategy is to knock and knock down, but good luck with that. Especially even in the open position. Shadow, though, very, very good at poking his opponent using the back three, the new attack from Claudio. You can see it a lot probably later, but right now, taking his time, feeling out knee.
Dropping that shoulder, back one, and then tagging him low.
Look at him, just standing there.
Just chill.
Yo, he has done his homework in Shadow. He is solid. I mean, everyone makes fun of him. He doesn't have any expression. He's expressionless, right? But that's what it's like. That's what it takes in this kind of a tournament format. Time winding down, 8 seconds. Shadow with the lead here. Rage for knee, and there you go. Shadow getting the first round.
Round 2.
Yeah, you're talking about his lack of expression, dude. It's focus for him. You come out here to Thailand, you're able to qualify this year like that, and especially the way he did.
Oh my God!
Superman punch at close range. Tackle reversal.
Get off. Oh wow,
great dock.
Yeah, but he didn't get the launch off it. And right now, Shadow's looking great.
Genocide Cutter.
Oh, the counter hit, and Shadow's gonna take a quick 2-round lead over knee here.
Round 3.
All right, let's see what Knee's got though. Man, a lot of people talking about how Shadow is probably the most overlooked player here. Like he has the most potential to make it. That top it's naked. That had to be on action. Knee shaking his head immediately.
Right after a hatch, and he gives up big positioning, big damage here. Minus 50%. Locked up at the wall. Again, subtle sidestep left. Trying to weave his way out, get parallel.
And Shadow recognizes the sidestep, immediately goes to homing attack. And look at a 3-0 knee here in this first game, if he can close it out. But knee has great positioning right now. Shadow's got to be careful. The knockdown, guaranteed down back 3. Last pixel of this game.
Hatchet.
For knee. Rage dry spend, nothing out of it, and the down 4, solid stuff. Shadow taking it 3 rounds straight over knee here.
Shadow, really good movement, especially in frame advantage situations for knee. You saw him, he didn't really panic, was willing to just hold his guard or move out of the way. Created a whip punish opportunity at the end of the last round.
And it doesn't matter who he's going up against. He's unfazed.
Yeah.
That's the power of Shadow.
That's the power of youth, man.
Man.
He's been playing so long.
That's true.
But he's still so young. Doesn't have that fear of failure.
That's very true. Very true. But right now, Knee keeping the pressure up there. Trying to keep him much closer this time. Nice jab interrupt. And there comes the back threes out of Shadow.
Good punishment. Dropping the back one on him. Shadow trying to jump out the wall. It doesn't work that way.
No, yeah, and because we saw a little bit of a scramble, then Knee capped the back one and counter, and here comes the hatchet.
For one testing,
Oh,
a
God.
nice whip punish at the end.
Yeah, Shadow giving a little nod there, like, all right, all right. And I feel like it's all because of that one scramble situation. So Shadow, he's going to recompose here. Knee, though, he's starting to put it together. Here's a low parry. He's like, yo, that was just the first game of the day, man. That was my warm-up.
And then these knees hit the wall. Hatchet. Drops that the offset for Shadow. Break him the throw.
Man, and the jab checks from each player right now. Both are working out. Look at the Shadow. 4 in a row.
The back and forth of it, too. Right when Knee started to find his tempo, that's when Shadow turns it up in that mid-range.
Counter. He's got Rage, though. Superman punch block. Rage for both. Now, got to be careful. There's the Rage drive from Brian. Shadow still has this to go. Not going to pull the trigger there. Brian's got that punch, but he's got to be careful. He knows about it already.
Slow puts adding up for both players. Break on the grab.
Oh,
Jab
the nothing.
No finish it, then able to get him with the down 4. Oh, man.
Knee answering back right now, getting the first 2 rounds here in game 2. Hatchet. Mock kick denied. And a lot more of these back threes coming out. So expect a nice block for knee.
No punish.
Good
Side step. These hatchets adding up. Back 1, pushing Shadow towards the wall. He just wants to hold this position. Find him a splat. Fishing towards Shadow's guard, not breaking though. Patience.
From both of them.
Blocking while standing recovery. These
Shadow.
down 4s adding up.
Oh, God, he went for Genocide Cutter, doesn't find it. Yo, Shadow's still in this, blocks the rage drive again, time winding down here. Shadow's a little bit behind, I think. Oh, he's got the lead now, 3 seconds. Hatchet's gonna get the lead! Oh my God, Knee bringing it back. 3 rounds straight of his own to tie it up.
You got to give props to Shadow, man. His patience in some of those scenarios with his back to the wall. He was not. He was perfectly cool to just hold his guard, not even try to get too overzealous with movement either. He's really just cool. Just I'm gonna take this pressure and wait for the opening.
Yeah, he did really good there, of course. And you know, as that set went on, I feel like the first round, that little scramble situation happened. He was caught off guard, pulled it back together. I think by the 3rd round, he actually started playing like the first game again. So here we go. This final game should be pretty interesting. Violent Systems, the stage that Shadow has selected here, should be a good one.
There's a lot of back and forth between these 2 players, especially in range 0, range 1. Really just playing around each character's jabs like that.
Yeah, and Shadow, he went so ham with the jabs. Like, Knee checked him twice. He's like, man, forget this. I got jabs too.
Yeah. And then, of course, the threat of the knees up close, right? Counter hit launchers.
And that's the thing. Like, he's been setting up those back threes this entire set. So you know the second it's coming. The second it's a counter hit launcher, and it's delayable. Uh-oh, speaking of last hits being launched in strings. Knee to the wall here. Not quite.
Hold the cross, block.
And there it was. You know, you pulled the trigger on it that time. Knee, patient.
And now the dash pressure starting to come out a little bit more from me. Confident that Shadow will just sit.
Yeah, he's been setting up a Northern Cross. Gonna counter hit this time.
This time, just short of the wall again.
Yeah, and he left Shadow in rage with it. That was a big drop from Knee there. And he's not confirming very well right now. The rage drive's gonna connect. I don't know. It's gonna be close.
Oh, just short.
Oh,
Wow.
and Shadow closing out. Goes with the mid.
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, touch your toes. Superman punch, building up the plus range. Me all too ready with these throw breaks.
Hey.
Yeah, it's magic, baby. And you know, season 3 every time. To the wall, Superman punch, install, Starburst active.
And now Shadow with the wall pressure.
Those lows adding up. He's swinging for his life. Good ducks on these jabs. Not a little bit too scared to pull the trigger.
Yo, Knee is in some trouble right now.
He's gonna have to hold his rage here. Back 1.
Good patience here from Knee. You know the hatchets are gonna come, but it's scary because he's got that rage drive ready to go behind it.
Trying to again hold that space on 3+4. You called it. First hatchet so far. Oh, what a duck!
Yes. And there's a rage drive spin. Now 10 seconds. Shadow with the lead, trying to close it out here. 5. Oh my God, the confirm from Knee. 2 seconds, Shadow. What do you got in the last chance? Nothing. Down 4-2 from Knee to close it out with 1 second on the clock. We're tied up.
Fight.
They're dancing, and he gets the 1+2 grab.
First throw of the set.
Oh boy.
And then punts him.
And finally, man, both these players, you know, they've been setting each other up multiple times throughout the set for this final game, and both of them are not faltering at all.
And he with a really good mix of just jab pressure and low pokes. Builds up this life lead, hatchet.
And he is so patient. He gets that back three, but now Shadow again, though, can find the rage up, dropping the combo.
Starburst active sidestep.
Sideways.
Vulcan cannon.
I like the back and kick attempt. Shadow's got a pixel. Oh my goodness, and it's now set point for Knee. Gives him the fisherman. Let's go.
Jab flow. Oh my God. And you know we're going to the wall. Now what you got for me, Knee?
Hey,
Knees.
Yo, Todd Daniel, he's feeling good now. Knee is on fire right now. Rage for Shadow. Last chance. Punishes.
Shadow's still in this. Wall.
Oh, the wall's flat. Shadow's
That's
back
the first
in it.
flat. That's a start.
Oh, he is definitely still in it.
Oh, that's a start, Rip.
Yo, Shadow, can you get it done?
They both had to go.
Oh, the jab from Knee. Knee gonna get it done here. Gets the W over Shadow. 2-1, the
2-1.
close set. Man, that was a great way to start off the day.
And you got to remember at group stage too, even that 2-1 is important because remember it comes down to game differentials and tiebreakers in some scenarios, as we know very well from last year.
Exactly. Yeah. If Knee ends up 2-0ing everyone else, then Shadow's got to lead. You know, that's essentially how that's going to go. So that one game that Shadow got initially there, that's huge for him. That's huge.
That back and forth in range 1, range 0 like that, again, just playing around the jabs and low pokes, it felt like, yeah, Shadow, very few genocide cutter attempts at all. The few times that he did try, he got floated very early on or just denied or punished.
I thought he was very smart with it. You see the update on the screen there. But Knee getting that victory over Shadow here. And yeah, you know, they were setting each other from the very first game. Like you saw, Shadow wasn't even using back. The second game starts using back, but not finishing the extension.
And then, yeah,
third
back
game,
forth,
now he starts finishing. And Knee's like, I understand what you're trying to do here. I'm not gonna. And then finally, no, Knee was going hatchet every time, but he never went for the mid until the final game, like final round even, I think.
Really tedious match, especially like between those two players. So many rounds going to the last seconds like that.
Oh yeah, they were so patient. And you know, Shadow, of course, you know, stepping up against Knee there, not easy to do for anyone, but obviously unfazed. This is why he's in the top 20. This is why he's here at the finals.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming up next, though, we've got Red Bull's Arslan Ash.
That's wild to say, man. By the way, that's
I know,
crazy to say.
It's my first time saying it, actually. Red Bull's Arslan Ash going up against Ulsan. And Ulsan's one of those players who had a crazy year, too, right? We saw him way back in, Melbourne, Australia, where he took out James in the grand finals. Like, crazy, unbelievable set.
And that really put him out ahead early on, right? Able to get, you know, cash in 300 points on a master event early on like that. And ever since then, he hasn't had the same really like strong performances, but he's been able to just again accumulate points, right? As soon as you have that one Masters event win on your list, it's really just about accumulating points and staying in the mix up until then. And Ulsan was able to do that, but he hasn't won in a while. You have to imagine, especially if you go in this group up against Arslan Ash, who everybody has their eyes on, and especially with the type of player Ulsan is, you know he's been watching film, you know he was watching all those sets last week.
But he chose this, right? Don't forget, he was the first person to pick himself into the Arslan Ash group. He had other choices. He's like, that's the one I want. I want Arslan Ash, and this is the match he gets first.
And that's what I love about this format, too. I like when people call each other out, or you see people duck.
You see people duck like, nah, I don't want to play D. I'm out of here. Let me get some of that, you know, Shadow or whatever. But, man, Ulsan, you know, like we mentioned, it might be his time right now. You know, as you mentioned, you know, he has been a little lackluster in the second half of the year. But, you know, he's always going to be a contender. And the fact that he chose this here, crazy. And don't forget, Arslan Ash's characters, you know, they all got, like, minor reductions, minor nerfs going into the season. But now, Ulsan going with Bob here against Arslan Ash's Kazumi. Bob in the finals? I didn't expect that.
And for Ash, too, right? You were mentioning, again, that character selection. It feels like the Kazumi in recent months has kind of been sealed, low-key, right? He hasn't played so much in tournament events, but going around here.
And she's still great, right? I mean, I mentioned the nerfs a second ago, but in Tekken, when characters get nerfed, they rarely are ever actually dead. You know, they're always going to be viable.
Especially with her toolkit, right? She's a fundamental Tekken character. She has really good generic tools, and then just obviously high damage output at the wall as well. Even that.
Yeah, magic core from Arslan Ash. And I'm thinking maybe the Bob pick here is actually because he didn't want to run the mirror match.
Ah, yeah, perhaps.
Well, let's see how it goes. Wow, catches her out of the air.
No out of flight. And the jab float in return. Arslan Ash takes the first round.
And nice and solid. Compact play style.
Rip, this is where it's going to get dicey, man. Oh, steady, 4-4. Trying to chop him up. Knees in your chest, and I'm going to take you on the wall.
Yo, Arslan came to play. He's ready to go.
Put this tiger on you like the rest. Stick. Again, just sidestepping and then down 4-1 pressure. This is what his pressure with jabs, down 4-1s, and of course rolling thunder.
Of course, I mean that's the fundamental of Tekken plus the movement added on top. Arslan Ash quick 2 rounds here against Ulsan.
And normally we're so impressed with where he stands, his spacing, and his reactions, but right now he's just swarming Ulsan.
Yeah, he's so comfortable, it looks like, in this match. Like, Bob's a character you don't really see a whole lot, especially not in Tekken 7. But right now, you know, Arslan's like, yeah, we play him all the time.
Back to that, wow. Just out of range and then just rolling thunder whip punish.
Man, I love the dash blocking from Arslan, too.
Yeah, his defense is so active. That's what's so fun to watch about him play.
Wow, and he thought he had it back. But Ulsan gonna drop it on him.
Dropping bows.
All right, Ulsan on the board with the bop. And that's got to be a little confidence booster. Also too far that time. Finishes it this time. Yeah, give him the belly.
Trade favor of Ulsan. Ash being pushed towards the wall. It's Dawn lets it rip. And Ulsan's movement right now, keeping Ash really off base. He's trying to lock him down with those down 4-1s and get in the jab range, where he can comfortably poke with the jab float on the fly attempt.
And that's the thing about Bob. He also has always had really good jab range.
Yeah.
One thing that made this character extremely strong. Gets the wall spin here. Resplat, no. Didn't quite get the backdash.
And Ulsan saying, it's my turn now. Hold this wall
Try
pressure.
to do it again. It's like, yo, didn't work last round. Let's try it again. Run it back. Gets to spend the rage.
Just throws it away and then just runs into wall standing 4.
Yeah, beautiful. Off to the wave dash there. Gets the wild standing 4. Now we have a final round situation. Ulsan, those 4-4-2s adding up here.
Oh, counter hit.
A good choice going low there. Beats the power crush. But look at Ulsan taking control now on Arslan Ash. Hells of his block, though. Here's the wild standing 2.
For Ash, this might be the start he needed. Sidewalk's rolling with him. Just wants to hold his positioning.
Oh, what a crash
my
dash
God.
one! That was so sick! Ulsan getting the first game, running it back 3 rounds straight. Yo, that crouch dash one, that's basically an electric. He had a back dash there, and then boom! Off the whip, that was sick.
And that kind of response in that kind of situation, too. That's what you expect from Ulsan, right? We talked about his strength so much. Good intuition, good reactions, especially in situations like that I think would be hard to make that call for a lot of people. He can see that.
I'm like, my mind is blown right now because Ulsan just won a game off Arslan with Bob.
With Bob,
you know,
yeah.
I was expecting, like, all right, he's getting smoked here. Bob's gonna lose. He's got to maybe switch to Kazumi. He's got to think about that, run the mirror match. But no, Bob's like, I got this.
Well, to be fair, I think this year for Tekken World Tour, Bob representation, I think to this point, outside of Ulsan, it's been maybe like 1 or 2 other people.
We saw Saint a little bit.
Yeah, a little
Very
bit.
little bit.
It's pretty much just been Ulsan.
I hope you're ready.
But here we go, game 2, last day on Earth. Ulsan looking confident. He really wants it. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, it's something that always surprises me about, or what I always like to see with him is focus.
And he read that Arslan was going to jab there, ran him, and ducked in his face, instant while standing punish out of it. That was beautiful. Yo, he picked this, man. This is crazy.
Oh, the sweep push to the wall. Punish from Arslan Ash here.
And Ulsan, I think he's hoping that Arslan's a little rattled, right, from losing that first game, going for multiple hell sweeps to put him on tilt, not working out. Arslan's a rock.
Punish. Again, Arslan Ash in rage. Takes a flash punch knockdown. Nice, able to intercept it mid that time.
Yo, this is sick. Back and forth. Flying out,
just out of range and whip punish.
Yo, that was tight. Wall carry here with the Jinpachi kicks, not quite.
And Ulsan, not content to just guard with his back to the wall. He's swinging, trying to get his way out of there.
Yeah, and but very smart there. Blocked Crimson Dawn with just patient there. He recognized the wall was close enough to his back that he would have got wall splat.
Just slow pokes. Down for 1, chopping away.
All day.
Oh.
No, sir, I'm ready for those. I play this character. Oh, God. That was such a crazy attempt. I like it. Low parry from Ulsan.
Get the wall. Nice delay, low wake up.
Wow, he went for the high that time. Arslan's scared to duck, of course, because the wall's behind him. And finishing the strings. Ulsan on the board here. Ties it up 1 apiece.
Fight.
Step and low starting to add up now. And he mixes it up too. And look at this just free push towards the wall.
And these 2 jabs. Hell sweeps coming. And these 4-4-2s. Look at the jab.
Ulsan's pressure right now. He has a read on Arslan Ash's timing.
Dude, he punished the jab with his jab from downtown. And now it is set point for Ulsan here.
Fight.
Arslan Ash, though, here he go. Float combo off the wall standing 4.
By any means yet.
Hell no.
Jab string punish and then just tags him low after. Taking advantage of the hits done there, and then look at this pressure
safe.
back and forth. Both of them just guarding. Content to guard.
And Arslan, he's got good position there, but Ulsan is not going to bite that for that. Never. He's not going to let him have it. He's never challenged that down forward one block. Look, every single time he's like, I'm gonna block it, I'm gonna take it, whatever. I'm gonna press him. Rage mode for Ulsan. Now can he close it out some way? Flash push coming last. Pixel spring kick, no go. Final round, game 2.
That was the first time that Arslan Ash, after a flash punch knockdown, that he made the right play to be able to take advantage. Ulsan for the most part has had really, really good defense.
Oh yeah, crazy defense. No siree.
Just chopping away, chopping.
Magic 4.
You know we wanted it so bad.
Oh yeah, the forward 3. Wow, the jab.
What a jab.
Yeah, this is a crazy jab battle, dude. The range of both these characters' jabs is so good. Final round situation, still set point for Ulsan. Rage mode now available. Arslan trying to close it out and get on the board here. The drive is stopped! He's ready for it! Arslan Ash gonna spend the rage art and it's gonna connect. Arslan Ash tying it up. One game apiece. Oh my God. That was tense. We talked about the game differentials potentially mattering. Getting that one game there is critical. Oh my God. Back to character select and Ulsan. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna be sticking it out with Bob here? The Bob pick was doing pretty good.
No, he goes for the mirror match. He locks in.
Oh boy. Now Arslan taking his time to lock in.
Yeah, let it breathe. After that kind of match, oh man. It's just subtle differences in timing, and just especially with the jab pressure in mid range like that. Like you said, Bob has feels like slightly larger range than hers, of course. So it's on Ash to be able to try to read Ulsan's timing and then try to intercept it, which you saw him do in the last round quite often.
And now when you look at this like tournament set, you gotta wonder, you know, obviously Ulsan now, he's had more time to read and download Arslan Ash's Kazumi. Arslan hasn't had a game at all against Ulsan's Kazumi. Let's see what happens here. The mirror match, Devil's Pit, perfect place to settle it.
Right off the bat, Ikinasai. And now, Arslan Ash flying back, Ulsan flying forward. Jab pressure, magic 4 for Ulsan.
Tiger.
Punish in favor of Ulsan.
Yeah, for one check from Arslan all day.
Parallel to the wall, too.
Yeah, look at Statue getting multiple lows in a row from Ulsan here, and look at that.
The low pokes just added up at the end.
Round 2. Fight.
Arslan Ash gotta find some answers here.
Wow, ready for the low this time.
That's one.
Oh, interesting. Go for Oki with it. Running 2 pressure now. We haven't seen much of that from either of them. And speaking of it,
now you're seeing a lot.
time.
Nice block and punish on the slide.
Yeah, Arslan, man, what a big lead this time. What a jab punish.
Back and forth.
Round 3.
Again, just mixing up between the jabs and the lows. Or whip punishing like that.
Oh my God, beautiful.
Wow.
Got the 4-3. Here's the wall carry too. With the Tiger. Gives the run to at the end. No sprint kick. Denied twice. Oh my God, now mixing up those lows. Now running to another one. And the third as well. Yo, Ulsan, set point again. Infinite stage now. Magic.
4, oh man.
Hey. Arslan Ash in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, you mentioned earlier, but Ulsan's timing has been on point in this set. And now it's Arslan looking for the lows. And Ulsan reads it, gets the low parry.
And it's been Ulsan forcing the issue. He's the one going in. Block and punish.
Yo, Arslan is in big trouble. He's got a rage right now. Can he make a comeback here somehow?
Double touch, Crimson Dawn punish.
Oh, that might be it, and it is Ulsan gonna defeat Arslan Ash 2-1 here. Round robin tournament format though, but that is huge.
That has to be a huge confidence booster for him in this group. when you make the call, I'm going to go in the section A. I'm going to go in the
That's
section
huge.
A. I want you, and then you get him, and you win like that.
Yo, I want that Arslan Ash pull, and I'm going to beat him with his own character if I have to.
Especially the way he executed it too, right? Bob pick, Bob, I just need you to give me one game. Let me go into this third one with Cosme, and then with the way he played it too, he set the tempo the whole time. Arslan Ash said, I'm confident in my defense. I'm confident in my movement. Ulsan took the fight to him every time, dashing in while Ulsan trying to run away the whole time. It didn't work out.
He definitely did his homework. You know, when we watch Arslan Ash play, you know, his defense is amazing, right? Like, he has the perfect times back dashes and the low blocks.
And the
side
spacing
steps.
as well,
exactly,
yeah.
right. So he's always in control. And yeah, a big part of his thing is actually, you know, keeping the spacing so that he can actually backdash out and make you whiff for all the time, right? But Ulsan wasn't having any of that.
He denied him the range control.
Oh, man. But coming up next, we got Shadow returning to the stage to go up against Noroma. USA versus Japan. We haven't seen Noroma play today yet.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you,
man.
it feels like on big stages, he's been a lot more quiet this year than what we're used to seeing him, right? I mean, last year was... I mean, he had some of the highest impact performances in the past two years of Tekken World Tour, right? You remember he went to Korea. Japanese player winning a Korean Masters event. I mean, nobody saw that coming. But this year it felt a little bit more subtle, his performance. But going to be interesting to see how he fares against Shadow.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. But while these guys set up, we are going to take a short break, guys. Don't go anywhere. Tekken World Tour Finals action going to continue in just a second.
I enjoy playing against players I've never played before. And there's quite a few I've never played, so hopefully I get a bracket where I've played nobody before.
And welcome back, everyone. This is the Tekken World Tour Finals. We are in Group A. Coming up next, we got Shadow versus Noroma.
And look, man, they stay talking mess about this dude, talking about how sleepy he looks all the damn time. He looked wide awake against Knee that first set, right? But going up against one of Japan's finest, right? Again, a little bit more inconsistent this year than what we were used to, but there was a period in time, I think last year and even year before, he was the most consistent player in Japan.
It was super weird, right? We saw how like powerful he was the entire year, and then the finals came around. It's like, oh, what happened to Noroma? You know, where'd he go? So here he is now, 2019 finals. What Noroma are we gonna get? Are we gonna get Dragunov? What character are we gonna get?
That's the other thing too, man. A lot of uncertainty around that. He's lost confidence in Jack, it feels like, which is the character that he came to international prominence with, but queuing up Drag up against Joe Shadow running Zafina on the other side.
All right.
Oh, I like the way she moved, Rip. God.
You ain't the only one. Dragunov versus Zafina, Howard Estate. Yeah, and Dragunov's so much stronger now this season. Yeah, I'm really not surprised to see him go with this pick, but Jack's also stronger too, you know? Let's see what happens though. Noroma versus Shadow. Japan versus USA. I know Shadow was talking about, you know, I like playing players I've never played before. There's a lot of them. Noroma might be one of them.
Maybe. On Howard Estate too. Both these characters have really good movement. But then the big thing is in close quarters like this, who can get control of the wall.
And actually, yeah, Zafina against Dragunov might be a really solid pick because of the sidestep.
Try to help him out, try to sidestep the
Oh, God.
Mantis stance right under the spot.
I'm under you.
And that's what you got to be aware of too, right? A lot of those low-profile attacks, especially out of stances.
Wow, beautiful side to right, gets the down for two. Here comes Noroma now. All the way, not quite. Misses the last hit there. Now Shadow with rage.
Yeah, got baby in the corner though. Running two to the wall. No, running to the Russian assault pressure. Yo, sidestep left.
Yeah, Shadow had enough of that. Yo, picks it up off the side because the wall was there. Nicely done. Shadow getting the first round here. Man, he is impressive. Oh, God.
Yeah, the counter hit Razor.
No,
you forgot about it. Finna down two all day long.
Oh, beautiful. Yo, the back blows on the lane. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy.
Sides. Shadow's doing a lot of, he's doing a lot of stance transitions too. Not really getting a lot of return out of him. Okay, that's the first big hit here. Launch off a low, push to the wall.
Yeah, I can't believe he even went for it. Well, in the back though, no, man, he's been ducking out of those strings perfectly. Rage drive, frame advantage. Nice check, get her out of stance. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Noroma with the rage drive to be able to close it out in mid-range. Round 3, game 1 here. Howard Estate again. You can see coming into play, they're both just in each other's grills the entire time.
Yeah, lots of down force, but gets caught with the counter hit. Wall's right there as well.
I like that Shadow's sticking really close to him on the offensive too, not really giving him enough space to be able to try to get a Russian assault, right? Try to build up some freight pressure.
You can see Shadow's solid defense there. Yeah, he hasn't really tried to sidestep his running twos. Wall platform Noroma here. Back for the pressure.
Frame advantage there. Off the jabs. Big jab once again. Plus.
It does opt not to go to stand that time. Oh my god, please end. I was gonna say that was gonna be crazy.
Limb wins out. Shadow threatening to take this first game against Noroma.
Yo, 2 slow-mos, 1 game, let's go.
USA versus Japan here.
Pick it up.
Down. Yep. Hey, you know where we're going.
Right there. So Shadow in control right now, trying to close out the first game. Wall splats up from Noroma. Shadow staying on the ground, not gonna tech roll.
Down 2 float, confirm.
Third hit, surprise! Jumping low, that was an accident, doesn't work out. Noroma's got him cornered here. Goes for the high, no duck from Shadow.
Assault. Run the knife one more time.
Look at the patience from Shadow. Solid play, Shadow getting the first game, crawling on out of here. Game into game 2. Oh,
so my
man.
question for Noroma, are you content to keep that drag, or are you going to go to one of your other characters?
That's a hard question.
Or do you believe in drag and just change the stage? Where does he go?
I haven't really seen a lot of Jack versus Zafina. Doesn't look like he's even thinking about it, though. I was curious about Jackhammer versus, like, Mantis.
Yeah.
If he goes underneath it or not.
Of course, yeah, being able to play the game around with sidestep left and then threat up, of course, down 4-2 to be able to try to counter that. Maybe, I don't know, but queuing in on drag regardless, and he's locked in at this point.
Yeah, I don't think that he really played that necessarily bad. I think that he was just more Shadow, being very patient, picking his moments. And there wasn't anything that was like huge character inexperience that I saw there.
Yeah.
From Noroma,
just good calls from Shadow in scramble situations, and just was able to just take control. His guard went out too.
That's true. So here we go, though. Game number 2. Noroma switching the stage up, going to Mishima Dojo.
Yeah, a little bit more space this time.
And they didn't even break a wall.
Yeah, we stayed at the same square the entire time.
Oh, was it outfit switch? Is that what happened?
Oh, you still got the Jester hat?
Was it there before? Damn.
Yeah.
It's the morning, man.
He's a clown, man. He's always running the Jester hat out. Here we go. See how they start this one out. Noroma trying to, again, establish this mid-range poke game, right? A little bit more space to work with. Does them stretchy limbs, though.
Yeah, and it was back at Electric Castle where Shadow first started using the Zafina in tournament, I think. And at the time, it seemed like, oh, he's messing around with another character, he's just trying it out, but he really believed in the character, and here we're seeing it in the finals now.
Yeah, and especially in the months leading up to this final, too, right? He's had some really good performances with her.
Yeah, putting it down to some more.
Now Shadow, the one, working his jabs, going into Scarecrow. Noroma just eating a lot of hits here. Again, those stance transitions really working out for Shadow.
Yeah, if I'm Noroma here, I'm going to start doing a lot more down twos.
That time in an uppercut attempt. Noroma ready with the punish. Again, off the drive. He's eating the mid-strike after that drive on block every time. Russian assault, building my frame advantage. Oh, counter hit knife.
The knife. All right, Noroma getting the first round here. And that's the thing, a lot of times you'll see Noroma, he's been trying to catch Shadow off guard by like going for like a low parry timing or like delaying his time on his down for 2 to get Shadow to duck and low parry himself. But he hasn't really been hitting him low a lot. So Shadow's just been stand guarding all day.
Yeah.
And now more down 2.
Mixing it a lot more with his down 4-1s this round.
Wow, on the other side, her sidestep is so big.
Yeah, you called it. Pulling the knife out.
Oh, that's the danger. You know, Shadow's like, yo, I know how I play. You're going to go low on me all day. I'm going to crush you. Yeah, eventually, I'm going to pull it out when I need it.
Slow strikes adding up for Shadow. And that's another on defense against this character too, right? Most of those lows are counter hit launchers. But you're okay to just take the poke sometimes, but then when they add up like that,
right,
can cost you a round very easily. Mid-strike there.
Oh, I love it. He went for the jab. That's the right thing to do in that kind of a situation. If the jab finds its mark, you can continue your combo.
Mixing up his pressure with the jabs and the down 4-1s. Knife is sealed. Looking to maybe close out the round with it.
Taking the timer and
Down
doesn't want to get.
four, yeah, just trying to hold that mid-range, not trying to...
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say the biggest thing he can get hit by is that rage drive. Avoids it this time, and now Shadow's still trying to work his way back into this round, and he's kind of doing it. Goes for the big load. This time, Noroma's defense on point, holds on to it.
Fight.
I like the little side step there from Noroma. Yeah, been a down 2 all day right now. And Shadow going to the locust and the low parry.
Nice.
Hey.
Wall. That's big return for that exchange. Oh, and clean around to the other side.
Damn, girl. She got those moves,
Let
though.
me get it from the back.
Oh, my God. Final round. It's set point for Shadow right now. Underneath again. The up forward 4 not working out.
Oh, she get low. She get low, Rip.
She getting real low.
Shadow gets backdashing out there. Look for the low.
Again, this time.
The crush once again.
And Noroma, man, it's every second to go final game. Rage drive spent. Shadow's got a pixel. Can he make a crazy comeback here?
But this time, content to just hold guard. He just stand guard the entire
Smart stuff, Noroma gonna tie it up here. 1 apiece, and now Shadow's got that thought, right? He's like, do I stick it out with Zafina here? Do I bring out the big boy, the Claudio?
You want Claudio in game 3?
I don't know, man. I feel like Shadow...
Same strat worked out for Ulsan when he
Yeah,
ran.
but I feel like Shadow's the kind of player who he sticks to his guns when he picks a character from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I haven't really seen him pick a character and switch in a set. But we'll see. Right now,
character's like, yeah, he's locked in.
All right, final game incoming here. What are going to be the changes? And we saw a lot more of the lows coming out in Noroma in the last game. A lot more of the down 2s. Shadow let them happen and then finally crushed it a couple times. But overall, I feel like Noroma's starting to get a little bit of control here.
I feel like that's been the main interaction we've been watching for in this matchup is who's going to be insistent on their lows, who's going to crush it in return, and then the back and forth from there, right?
Right, and of course, Shadow, he hasn't been really using the sidestep as much, but we saw a little bit more of it in game 2 than game 1. I expect we'll see even more of it here in game 3.
Yeah, sidestep and sidewalk. He got clean around to the other side that one Russian assault attempt.
Oh yeah, we're going to see more of that for sure, I bet. But here we go, Mantis. This time the up forward 4 connects. I think Neroma's delaying the up forward 4 a little bit. Shoulder punish that gets her out of Mantis. Wow, right underneath.
Clean around to the right side. Mantis able to cancel in the guard.
Surprise, the mid. Hey.
We just take those down hits. Noroma, though, in prime position here. Back to the wall. Shadow off the drive. Goes low that time.
It's a close first round here.
That's the first low post rage drive block.
Oh, God.
Oh, and the down four to close it out for Noroma in the mid-range.
Yeah, he's been doing that a few times now to close out the rounds, right? You got to expect there'll be a mix-up, or maybe there won't be. That's the no mix-up, right?
Counter hit knife, run it again. Low parry from Shadow, though.
Yeah, he's still young, man. He's got reactions. More
Center
knife.
stage here. Low pokes out of Mantis, adding up.
Been a down 2.
Off the drive, which way is he going? No, just backs out. And Shadow now content to just wait for his opportunity.
Holy moly,
And
beautiful.
I can't believe Noroma advanced on him.
Oh, man, Smart just runs up down before. He doesn't want to let his patience play and let the time become a factor. He's just going to close out now. It's set point for Noroma. Really adjusting to the Zafina pick. Gets the block there. There's the punish. And it's not looking good for Shadow right now. Up 4-4 finds his mark again.
Big Sabat.
Wow, with the backdash paying off there, but no punish on it.
Safe mid pressure now. Now it's Shadow's turn.
Oh, the down forward 2.
To the wall and the finish. Noroma over Shadow 2-1.
Yeah, you see big breath release there from Noroma. That was not an easy one, but he really pulled it back together there. Maybe this will be the year that we see Noroma really step up in the finals.
And that's Shadow. 2 really good sets for him back-to-back, but he's lost both ones. Although 2-1 set count, right?
That's true.
If it comes down to that, we could definitely see that play out in an awkward way, maybe for another player, somebody who doesn't control their own destiny, right?
Right. So when you look at the standings overall, of course, Shadow has 2 losses, but he's got those games. And now the matches he has left, though, are going to be Arslan Ash and I believe Ulsan. So, if he beats them, he's still in contention despite having these 2 losses.
We'll see how this shakes down, man. This is starting to get dicey already here.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be good, man. And coming up next, we get the Korea versus Korea match. We get Knee versus Ulsan.
generations, man.
Exactly.
This
Old
is
school
what,
versus
this
new
is what
school.
I like to see.
Mm-hmm. Rocks, Dragons versus Fate.
Especially with a lot of the conversation that we've been seeing about the Korean community in the past couple months, right?
Right.
There's a lot of discussion about what low high represents and what Ulsan represents compared to what the Knee and JDCR generation represent. And I mean, this you get to see it culminate on this World Final stage here in 2019 Tekken World Tour Finals.
Yeah, to me, they're like 3 generations. I feel like Knee is like a generation before JDCR.
Yeah.
And then it's like the JDCR Saint generation, and then after that, it's the Ulsan generation.
And we talked to Ulsan in an interview before the finals went off. Let's see what he had to say.
우선은 캐릭터적으로 설명하자면 이제 아쿠마가 있는데 이제 카즈미로 정말 아쿠마를 한번 제대로 이어보고 싶기 때문에 이제 아쿠마를 사용한 선수랑 어느 정도 만나보고 싶고 또 선수라고 하면은 이제 딱히 생각 없이 정말 이기는 데에만 목표를 두고 누구를 만나든지 간에 그냥 이기고 싶다라는 생각뿐입니다.
How you feel about that, Rip?
Yo, whoever I meet, I just want to win.
I respect that.
Hell yeah.
And he put his money where his mouth was, man. They said, "What block you want? Give me that one. I want the one with." Well, he made the first call right off the bat.
And he got the W in it, right? So now he's trying to continue. Both these guys both have wins in this group so far. Neither of them have a loss yet. Someone's going home with a loss right now. And the Steve Fox pick coming out of Knee here. This is something we've seen a lot out of him this year. Steve Fox has been extremely strong, along with his Paul Phoenix. I think those are probably the characters we saw him use the most.
Especially up against Ulsan. It feels like he always queues up. He's ready to queue up Steve every time in this matchup.
That's a good point, actually. I think that's very true. Ulsan with Kazumi. No surprise here. No Bob pick this time. No mirror match, I guess.
What I want to see is, again, these interactions at range 0, range 1 like this. How Ulsan's able to deal with, again, duck pressure, and then, of course, down for 1, the jabs, and then, of course, the threat of down for 2.
Right.
And the threat of back 1, man.
Big
The
back
money
one, man.
maker. Oh, right at the back. Nice duck.
And that's the thing. I think actually Steve is probably a really good counter pick for Kazumi if you think about it that way, because a lot of her tools are to keep her up close there, and that's exactly what Steve wants you to be. He's like, yeah, come here. Hit some down forward, want some jabs. Let me hit this back. Let's see if he finds a mark. Magic, though, man. He's been on point of those today. Can he reach the wall here with the Tiger?
Yes, never asked that question in Season 3. Never asked that question.
Round 2.
Ulsan getting the first one.
Ulsan trying to seal that step. See him dashing, trying to realign. Expecting you to try to step.
Running 2.
Oh, but back to the wall here.
Looking for the magic. Knee recognizing it. Hitting the brakes. No duck there in the wild stand for 4. Hop knee from Ulsan. I don't even know where that came from. That was crazy. Tiger.
But he's in the driver's seat this first game right now.
Yeah, this is dominant. Ulsan, I mean, we mentioned he's been a little lackluster the second half of the year, but here he is.
He's coming into this final with very, very high level of focus, man.
And that's the thing about
you
the
can feel it.
finals.
You can feel it.
It's always the players you don't expect to do well who end up stepping up to the plate, right? The people you expect to win the finals have not won the finals the last couple of years.
Getting down by the last of Flash Punch.
Flash
Punch the knockdown. Then run up, take your low. Ulsan here.
And the down 2 checks from Knee.
Again, jabs to realign. Wow, could break him the throw. Those low pokes.
Oh, the dash blocks. Rage for both now.
You knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Ulsan being
Damn, girl.
Oh my God.
Rage drive out of nowhere. Ulsan 3 rounds straight. You know, I'm starting to think it's just Knee switching characters nonstop. You know, it's like, what character am I using? How do I play this character first game? All right, next game, I got him.
I mean, that's something that we talked a little bit about this year too, right? That's kind of something, you know, the way this game is, you can pick up a lot of characters. You really can't play that. At highest level, it becomes only, you know, it's something only very few players can pull off.
Right, this is like finals level. You
But
know,
at what point does it hurt you, you know?
Exactly. So we saw Brian earlier. Now we've got Knee with Steve here. And both sets, he's lost the first game. I expect this game will be much more competitive than the first game. There's damage
right off the bat.
Hey.
Short of the wall, but with the run through, huge life with the advantage right now for Knee.
Yeah, that instant rematch, you're right. He's like, all right, yeah, you got the first one. Now I know what's up.
He takes some time too, right? It's his download speed.
Yes.
You know, the Korean internet real fast. It's too fast.
Yeah, it's slow, but no packet loss, you know?
Knee is the original rollback netcode.
Wow, good down jab there from Ulsan.
From the back, 1-2. Ulsan, no big swings either, right? Just working jab pressure, down 4-1, rolling thunder. That's the go-to bread and butter right there.
Yeah, knees moving so crisp, avoiding that down forward 1 a second ago. And the forward 3 finds its mark. Ulsan's been on point and placing those. Oh, beautiful stats, kicking him down 3. Ulsan ties it up the round count here. You trying to duck in there underneath the jabs or something. Doesn't find it that time. Down for 2, no counter hit.
Look at Ulsan on guard too, right? It's very twitchy, right? A lot of like it feels like he's always trying to just buffer fuzzies and just these micro steps as well.
He's had the right decision in so many places. Yeah. Recognize what he's about to do. This time gets him while he's ducking and moving.
She got a big old cat. Oh, man.
She got a big old cat. Crazy cat lady.
2 at the roll.
Wow, and he had perfect timing on there. Caught him dash forward, but Ulsan still had the perfect block.
With a chance here, and you want to step in and hook. Ready with the guard and the duck and the punish. Ulsan, set point.
Crazy, crazy.
Threading the 2-0 knee.
Yo, here comes the counter itself. All the way to the wall. Knee stepping on the gas.
And you know we in Thailand, we do those massages real out here.
Hey. Wild man combo, that wild stand 1-2. Caught him ducking though. Oh man, the wall's in the way though. Solid defense from Knee, doesn't need the rage drive this time.
Lows and now Knee with advantage now at the wall.
That rock launcher wasn't enough, too far for the wall. The wall sent the jabs off the duck. Final round, game 2.
Final round. Fight.
That flicker 2, no counter hit, no block, no hit even.
Being very passive.
Oh my God!
That was 15 seconds of just waiting for that one opening. And look at the return for it, minus 60%. Give me the wall.
Oh, man.
While standing 4-4 from Ulsan. 4 no magic on it.
Low parry, good. Here comes the screw attack. Trying to find the wall. Tiger's going to help out a little bit. Running 2 for the pressure. Oh, the mix-up. He's got range. He lands the range drive. And that should be the game. He ties it up 1 apiece. Man, when he hit that range drive, Ulsan popped out of it. You're like, oh, damn it.
The real life hit stun.
It happened, man. That was sick.
Another game 3 scenario here. And Ulsan, you were able to pull it out. Oh my God, he was able to get it done against Arslan Ash. Can you imagine what that does for this group if he's able to go out on top of Knee right here?
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Because that means that the Knee Arslan Ash match is going to matter so much.
Yeah, now that could potentially determine who actually makes it out of this group.
Yeah, because they would be the 2nd place position. Potentially, if Ulsan gets the win here over Knee. That's what we're talking about.
We go into an infinite stage 2. Oh, man.
Round 1.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, so Ulsan won infinite stage, but really I feel like the walls have been helping him out a ton.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a huge damage potential for him. And I felt like he was able to actually take more advantage of the pressure in a lot of those situations, too.
I agree completely.
Good duck and good launch in return, though, from Ulsan to start up this round 1 here. Oh, run through. You want to sway?
Yo, that thing's blockable, bro.
No touch.
Damn, girl. All right, the blue stuff. Sonic drive. Here's the comp from Knee. He's got a pixel. It's enough. It's enough. Down back. No, sir. The back dash from Ulsan perfectly timed, and he gets the first one.
And he's only attempted the down back 3 twice so far. Ulsan has had the perfect answer both times. Just perfect, just read. He just knows.
Yeah, he knew 100%. First time he just immediately ducked it. This time the back dash on point. Man, Knee, he's fished. He wants those counters. He needs those counters right now.
Slow splash punch knockdown.
Big block.
Slow, yeah. He's going to get decent return here.
Tons of damage. Here comes the down for 2. No. One more time. Oh, the magic stuff.
About even on health. But Knee and rage. Oh!
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Rage for both. Knee immediately spends his, and oh man, the jab combo 1-1-2. It's enough damage. One of the most strong 10-frame punishers in the game, actually.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he's a boxer.
He's a boxer after all. Running two in close range like this. Ulsan just diving in.
Oh, from downtown!
Are you serious? He punched her in the calf.
Yo, I think she tried Magic 4 too. Yo, a knee on fire right now. Ulsan's got rage. Wild man combo for the block from far away, and now it is set point for knee just like that. It was all looking Ulsan a second ago. That download speed, man.
Yeah. That Korean internet, man. Don't mess with it. Low touch, low parry in return.
Yo, I run on the same internet, bro.
Nice, these lows. This whole round has just been lows from Ulsan.
It's time. Oh, man. And here comes the rage. You know what's going to happen. Oh, the 1-2, he's not going to let it happen. Final round.
This is
Ulsan versus knee.
Huge implications of this round.
Yeah, for the entire group. Wild stand for Card coming in. Fly mix up. Ulsan looking good right now.
Oh no, whip punish.
Yeah, I know he could have Sonic Bang or something, didn't do anything. Knee dash up jab for the whip punish.
Trade, oh god, he's looking for that magic.
He wants it. Oh man, the back was there. He's waiting.
He's looking for it too.
I know he is. The parry?
One parry for no reason.
Oh god, it could have been a lot of jabs. Rage, oh god, he just ducked. Yo, knee's got rage. Oh. He's got to make this comeback the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, he's looking for the, oh, you know what he's looking for.
One back, one couldn't do it here. With the mix-up after it especially. 15 seconds on the clock. Ulsan just
give
the
it to
chill.
him. Break on the throw.
Doesn't get the back with just a regular hit that time. 10 seconds to go. Knee with the dash pressure. 1-2, get off feet. 5 seconds on the clock. Oh. The keep out from Ulsan. He's flying away.
Fly away.
Oh, the back. He's back.
Ulsan!
Ulsan takes it over knee and takes the lead in this group. Wow. Yo, Ulsan! He came to play today!
When you step up and say, put me in the doghouse, I'm ready to swim, man. And then he just went through knee and all that completed. That changes our outlook on this Group A right now. Like you said, it could very well come down to knee versus Arslan Ash, not protect World Tour fine, but to even make it out of group stage, that's crazy.
This group is still crazy though, because he still has to play Noroma and Shadow. These are still players who can beat him. You know, like, it's not a free path. I mean, even though it seems like, yeah, he's in the driver's seat. He should have won by now, right? Noroma's undefeated in this group, too.
Oh, my God. And the fact that it just came down to, you know so badly, Ulsan the entire time fishing for the Magic 4. He wanted it so badly. And you knew knee camping out at that perfect spot to get fishing for the counter hit back one. He wanted it so bad.
Oh my gosh, and those back dashes, the clutch back dashes at the end, he recognized Knee had a dash, but Knee tried to force the mix-up, right? But he didn't have the rage anymore. He already had spent the rage drive, so that mix-up between the down back 3 and the rage drive was already gone. But here we have returning to the stage, we got Arslan Ash gonna be going up against Japan's Noroma.
Co-os games, Noroma again, Kyushu versus Pakistan here.
Oh man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is crazy. Arslan Ash already has a loss here in this group. You know, and this is kind of the storyline from last year's final, right? Where Noroma came out and he got beat up in the group stage. And we're like, we were all looking at like Noroma's gonna do really well at this tournament. What if that happens here to Arslan Ash from Noroma? I mean, that would be crazy. But we did speak with Arslan before the tournament as well. Let's go ahead and give it a listen.
I want to play and beat Awasani. There are a lot of people who is complaining about Akuma, but this time I practice really hard against Akuma, so I want to meet him.
Well, yeah, Arslan Ash, we hear you, man. You want to go up against Akuma, you got to get there first.
It's going to be a long path. And I don't think he has any Akumas in this group.
No,
no one's going to use it here.
You got to get out this group first before you even get that chance. And standing right in front of you right here, right now, you got Noroma. And this is not... I'm curious about the character selection. That's especially for both of these players, right? On both sides.
Yeah.
See who they queue up.
Yeah, I expect we're going to see Kazumi from Arslan all day. And I'm completely wrong.
Geese drag. But Noroma lives in the same place as Chikrin. He knows this matchup just as well as anybody else.
Interesting choice from Arslan. I mean, Kazumi didn't work out for him today, you know. Yeah. I don't know how he's feeling with it. But right now, going to the Geese Howard. We get Sook stage. Noroma gets home court advantage for his character. Might be in the cards, man.
Round 1.
Game
We'll see,
on.
man. This is definitely a matchup that he has experience with, like we were saying, but Arslan Ash, you got to remember the sets that he's run, especially recently, right? His Geese, no slouch at all.
Oh, hell no. His Geese is great.
You see Noroma ready with the interruptions here. Just down for 1 in jabs. Great backdash. Fishing with Hien, trade in favor of Noroma. Rush assault, plus frames to the wall.
Using that home attack, trying to get a wall spat, doesn't find it. And Noroma chopping away. So he can finna do it again, you know it.
The rhythm that he established too, right? He established control in that range 0 like that. Then you saw him start backdash, wait for a whiff, chop you up mid, chop you up low after that. Good mix from Noroma. Thought a dash guard as well.
Beautiful low attack into low parry, something I've seen a lot of in the last 2 days, actually. A lot of players seem to favor that now.
And that brother can still make you bleed at the wall.
Yeah, Geese is still a very strong character. They just change his meter, basically. That's basically the big change, though, right? But if you take your time with the character, build out that meter like Pekos does, and then use it, though.
Yeah, use it. Make sure you get that hit.
You can get some damage out of it.
Or even burn it for pressure. You know, that's part of the. You have options with it.
Yeah, that was a great block from Noroma here.
I cannot believe that down 2 hit. Oh my god.
Yeah, he is bringing us back right now. He's got rage too. Oh, he got him in press. Noroma bringing it back with rage there. Didn't even need a rage drive. Didn't need a rage drive. Just give me that extra damage. Back 3-2 from Arslan now.
Jake and Noroma just content to just hold guard, get out of dodge. Slowly circle around, build up plus frames, and push Ash towards the wall. Stepping with him, too, realigning. Whip
Wow!
punish.
Yo, that was a sick whip punish. Noroma on point today. Arslan's trapped right now. No jumps for you.
To be jumping. What you think this is KOF?
Oh my gosh.
Stepping left, trying to realign, hold that wall positioning. Noroma right now in rage.
Back to
3
two.
in the confirm.
Arslan not down yet.
Fight.
He should be able to build a bar by the end of this round as well. Yeah, that meter's so important for Geese now. That meter management.
These players content to just get close range, just jab and down for 1 pressure. The lows from Noroma starting to come out now.
I mean, he's been using them a ton of this set. No duck there on the 3rd hit. And Arslan didn't burn the meter on that back 3-2. Down 4, no counter it.
Very, very insistent on that throw. And
Still trying,
also prepared to just break it every time.
And Noroma's defense holding up here, time winding down now.
The crouch jab.
The down 2's not enough to close it out. Can Noroma make another rage comeback? Oh, the trade this time. Final round, game 1. Arslan's got the meter. He's going to have 2.
You know, last round scenario and burn 1 instantly.
And it hits.
Yep. At the wall. Minus 45%. Willing to go double repeat just for the extra damage boost here.
And Arslan hasn't gone for any counters.
Yeah. Noroma still with very just
That's a huge spin. But Noroma now. Oh boy, gonna pick it up. Yes, he is.
That's a big, big game changer right
This is
here.
huge.
And still gets the wall. Arslan Ash with rage though.
Both of them with rage. A picks on the down 2 again. Arslan clutching it out. Bringing it all the way back there. Man, that was back and forth. But that down 2, you know, he's going to it so many times. And Noroma's led it for the most part.
Yeah.
But that time, finally, just enough damage to get the job done. Oof. Man, is Noroma going to stick it out? Yeah, instant rematch.
It was the kind of game, the back and forth. You can't feel too bad about that, right? Like there was just a couple scramble situations that just went Arslan Ash's way. For the most part, pretty well played on both sides.
Yeah, you know, Arslan's spending all that meter.
And Noroma's still sticking to the same game plan too, right? Hanging out range 1, get him range 0 on my terms. With punish.
Yeah, his
Great
side
step
step left.
again, yeah. Those micro steps left. But it's been without giving up too many hits. He's still holding his guard pretty well.
Oh boy, caught him inside of his own, but no meter here. Not too much damage for Noroma.
Ready with the throw
Got
break
it.
every time. He
Beautiful.
in to crush the low.
Bends the Rage Art. What the hell? And the down two.
Michael Murray, you owe us some answers for that one.
What just happened? But again, the low crushes are paying off here for Arslan. Wall carries easy here on this stage. He's got a bar already saved up.
I'm trying to swing his way off this wall. Back three, no confirm. Counter hit knife. And stomp on you. Oh, but yeah, just dash guard, dash nothing. See what it'll give you.
Caught it this time.
Confirm, yeah, this time. With the meter behind him. Go slow off the wall.
That one safe with max mode activated. Spends his blue stuff.
Good knife. And Arslan Ash slowly taking control of the game away.
Yeah, but Noroma still in here. This is so close. I feel like every round is backward, but look at the low parry. Arslan Ash trying to get a read on Noroma's timing, perhaps. Noroma has used that down to quite a bit in the set.
Natural pressure that Geese has opens up for some of those lows at close range like that. One bar to give, Tien.
Counter it down for gonna pick it up.
Nichirinzan gonna. Oh!
Yeah,
Actually
unusual
dropped the
drop
pickup,
there. Yeah, that's a huge drop if Noroma can make this comeback. Counter it down for the one again.
Stop. Tracking off.
He's looking for low parry. Gets the rage. No! He extended it? Yeah. And Arslan like, watch this jump back. I'm ready for it. Set point, Arslan Ash now. Man, Arslan, first of all, needs to win here. But even after he wins, he's just going to tie him in Noroma with the set overall.
Yeah.
But it's not done just yet. But a big lead for Arslan. Counter hit, get him low.
All weekend long. We've been talking about all day yesterday. And from side to side. Take you for a ride. Noroma now. Back three in the two swing with the meter behind it.
Big block
and punish. Got the wall.
It's a weird wall splat. It's not enough to kill, but he closes it out anyway. Final round, game two. Still set point for Arslan Ash here.
Down two with the 1-1-2 in return. He's down for once. These jabs from Arslan Ash right now. Noroma right back at you.
And Noroma's being very cautious right now.
Simple low touches now.
Yeah, Arslan's definitely a little more brave with the offense. Look at the sidewalk to the back! Oh, he whipped!
Oh my God.
That was a huge whip. Arslan's gonna make him pay. Spend all the bar. Rage mode now for Noroma with the pressure and the side step three. He's gonna get it done. Arslan Ash getting the victory 2-0 over Noroma. Man, he had that sidewalk to the back. He had such good pressure afterward, but then just that one whiff.
Unfortunate whiff, yeah. And of course, he gets a character like Geese with meter, especially on a stage like that. He didn't even get the wall, didn't even need it.
No,
but,
didn't need it. Yeah, I mean, Geese's damage now, even without walls, is great,
that's
right?
the thing. Because of the new, of course, Nichirinzan, they added that on infinite stages now. His damage is consistent pretty much regardless.
Yeah, so Arslan Ash making it happen with the Geese Howard pick here. Didn't need the Kazumi. I wonder if that's just a character matchup that he prefers.
Possibly. It could be, yeah.
Right.
We'll find out later, I guess. But man, that means Noroma down 2 games in this group.
Is that right? Didn't he get the first one? He got the first one against Shadow.
Against Shadow?
So he won the first set, and now he's lost to
so it's 1-1.
Arslan Ash.
1-1.
Right, so he's 1-1. So he's not out of it. And that means he's actually tied with Arslan Ash.
Yeah.
Arslan Ash and Noroma all 1-1 in this group. That is crazy. That's ridiculous. Ulsan up here with the 2-0, and he took out Ni and Arslan.
And now you're queuing up again another generation battle, right?
Yeah, the youngins are coming at it. Yeah, we're going to have coming up next Shadow 20Z going up against Ulsan. And like, if you're just looking at the scoreboard, you see it, you're like, all right, Ulsan wins this. He's up 2-0. Shadow's down 0-2. That's not how it plays out.
No.
You know, so we'll see what happens here. This is going to be an interesting one.
Especially Shadow at this point. He could still have a really big impact on this group.
I mean, he could still end up going 2-2 in the group. Like, that's not impossible. Now, with everyone else having a loss, I mean, if this is actually a critical moment, right? Because if Shadow wins here, then Ulsan's 2-1, and that means he can end up going 2-2 as well. Can we have like a 5-way tie? That's not possible, right?
No, I don't think the numbers work out
How does that work?
But regardless, we'll see what we got here, man. USA versus Korea.
That new school battle. Get ready for the new school battle.
Next generation Tekken of the world right here. And Ulsan going to Bob once again, going up against Shadow's Claudio.
Yeah, and I like the Claudio pick. I mean, obviously, I like Shadow, talented player, can use multiple characters. Zafina was getting the work done, but I still prefer him with his Claudio. I feel like he's like the premier Claudio player. But yeah, back to Bob for Ulsan.
Round 1.
And I think Shadow has experience in this matchup.
I mean, I think Ulsan has experience in this matchup as well, too, right? Gotta remember, Korea, a lot of really strong Claudio players out there. Mogold, Bredman.
Wow, good crouch dash one. We got to swap the names up top. That's going to happen in a second, but this is, of course, Shadow versus Ulsan.
Both players just kind of swinging in mid-range right now. No lows yet. CD1 once again working out for Ulsan here. Shadow back to the wall.
Man, look at the pace just standing there.
That's what's really stood out about Shadow so far today.
And yeah, and that genocide cutter was from downtown. And yeah, just drop it on him.
Yeah, was looking to try to catch a jab.
The belly.
Round 2.
Ulsan getting the first round there. That was a crazy
what
down.
a crush.
I can't believe it went underneath.
Yeah.
Finish the string. Let's go.
Ulsan now with his dash pressure all the way to the wall.
The wave
And
move.
Shadow not buckling.
Shadow like fell asleep during those wave moves.
Poking and then finds his splat.
Hey, the shoulder. Yo, Shadow always so solid.
Shadow's
Damn,
spacing in that,
fast.
his spacing in that last interaction was perfect.
He did a down 3 on hit into instant running too. That was crazy.
Dash once
Big
again.
block. Yeah, that was a big bet to go for the healthy pressure there.
Superman punching the starburst.
I like the down back 3 off the block there. Man, and again, just standing still. No throw break.
Yeah, the throw break here. That's going to cost him.
Yeah, it's a big mistake there. No throw break in that situation.
Oh, the confident jab interrupt.
The wave move.
Shadow trying to counter poke here.
Man, Ulsan's defense and movement is ridiculous right now.
It's been like 10 seconds of just guarding.
And Ulsan's like non-stop, like wave, backdash, wave.
Big swings for Ulsan now.
Oh, in the back.
Oh, this is a big chance for Shadow.
The damn wall. He gets the wall clap, bends the drive. Not enough to kill here, though. And he gets him with the mid-final round, game 1. This is back and forth.
What a complete reversal of fortune. Oh, man, that one back turn setup right there. That's all it takes. You give up your back to the wall like that, especially when you had control. Jab float here from Ulsan. Good awareness.
The stage is long in that direction. No wall flat. Nice patience. Baited out the power crush. Good punch from Shadow. Gets the blue stuff ready to go. Starburst. Will he activate? Oh, next logical kill for either player.
This time Shadow ready with the attack.
The jab check. Nice defense from Shadow. He's got his back to the wall. Rage mode now for Ulsan. Nothing.
Oh, Superman punch ducking. And the wall.
He let it rock. Oh, he's not dead.
Not dead.
He's hella not dead. Oh, Shadow with the comeback. I cannot believe that Ulsan didn't kill him with the combo.
I cannot believe it either. That was, I definitely thought the round was over.
It should have been over there. You know, Shadow was doing the run two so much. Ulsan finally waited for the moment, took the duck, got the launch, but didn't capitalize with the maximum damage combo. I feel like he should have been able to kill there.
And
I gotta go watch it back.
And because of the character select now, he goes to Kazumi. I wonder if this is his strategy. Running Bob initially and then going to Kazumi in certain situations against certain players or certain characters.
Could be. I'm not really sure. But obviously, Bob pick didn't work out there. You know, Shadow well prepared for it. Now comes Kazumi. You know, Shadow's going to be prepared for that one as well. But, you know, similar to how I feel like Shadow with Claudio's his main, you know, Kazumi's Ulsan's main.
Yeah.
So this is the matchup that I want to see. G-Corp, Helipad at night. Shadow with the lead, 1-0. Has he had the lead in like every match he's played or what? This is crazy.
I think so, yeah.
So hard to get a read on Shadow. Especially when he just stands there, right? He puts himself in the right space and he's like, I'm going to stand here.
That's what's really stood out to me about him today, especially patience.
Oh, yeah.
Really strong composure. Interrupt from Ulsan here, trying to push towards those windows. Running to pressure. Nice whiff punish. Just pushing Shadow towards the wall. Not even trying to move, just willing to hold guard. Look for a duck. And then Dawn lets it rip that time. Ulsan, complete different story this first round of the second game.
Yeah, total control from Ulsan here. Well, now the back three.
Putting these knees in your chest. Oh!
Man, I love that move.
Superman punch winning out of
counter
too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wall break. No! Yo, he is getting ripped off by the damn wall today.
From the back though, and the cat to help out.
Look at the pixel. Shadow gets to live again.
Oh!
Oh man, open the door.
Running to Shadow. Oh man.
Yo, so patient.
Oh, God. Oh. And the whip punch from Ulsan.
They both stood there for that 1 second. Yeah, Shadow though doesn't seem to have the read on the timing of Ulsan right now.
Wall break once again.
Yeah, Ulsan's combo selection has just not been working out in this set.
Back to Ash again, finding his jab range here.
Wall break.
Fire. Shadow with a chance here. Starburst active.
Oh,
and the crowd up on the head, and now Ulsan going to queue up game 3 here.
Yeah, easy, so easy. Brings out the Kazumi and gets it done. 1-1 here. What will Shadow do though? Stage select? Character select? I think we're going to stage select.
Stage.
What stage does he want though? Last time with G-Corp, Helipad at night. I think we've seen him go to Vile Systems quite a bit. This just goes random. Gets Abandoned Temple out of it.
You would imagine maybe he wanted to take away a wall, but actually, yeah, opts up for Abandoned Temple here through random select. But what could Shadow do to kind of change, just break the tempo that Ulsan established control of in that game too?
Yeah, I feel like he just let Ulsan have too much control of that match offensively. Yeah, and Shadow, utilizing his defense, we saw his patience before. But sometimes you'll see Shadow just go with the offense. And, it's been working out when he does it. And I think a lot of times he catches his opponent off guard because he's so defensive that they're like, whoa, wait a second, I wasn't expecting any of that. So, maybe just try to be a little bit more offensive in this set.
Right off the bat, running 2, and Shadow just moving backwards, holding guard still.
Yeah, and like the back threes, man, when he gets into that rhythm, I love it. What we've seen Ulsan today, it's just been fantastic, right? He's had the reads on all of his opponents, and
just really strong form in general.
Yeah, and Shadow, he looked like he looked like he thought he had a read on Ulsan's timing, but it just never worked out in the last game.
It's back and forth right here.
Magic stuff, Ulsan. And like I was just talking about, the timing. He had the time of like every single opponent he's went against today. Down 2, not being enough to kill, went for the toe kick, down forward 1, gonna close it out.
Again, we talk about that focus. He's very, very good at picking up on opponent press habits and timing.
Yeah, and that was like the first match before he attempted in the set, right?
But it's pinpoint, right?
Exactly. He's like, there
calculated. The flash punch knockdown. Runs up, goes mid. See him trying to step left there, and right now Shadow just intercepting him all over. Man. It's close mid-range and low pokes. Adding up, able to bring the health back.
Shadow taking his time here. This is so close. It's actually poke for poke right now.
Yeah.
I like the side steps too.
Both players just a very low-risk poke game.
Oh my gosh.
That's the first one.
Yeah, but it caught her airborne, so no combo there. Shadow's tiny lead, not enough to matter now. Now Rage Mode available for Ulsan. You know the Rage Dive is probably going to end up coming out. There it is. 5 seconds. Shadow's got the lead. The 3. Oh my god! The drive! Spending the time. Beautiful stuff from Shadow. Well played.
Awesome clock play at the very end. That was perfect.
Homing tap, getting a lot of love right now, working out.
Clean walk around. Ulsan says, it's my turn.
And they're both checking with those jabs. And now they're running two pressure out of Ulsan. There's the step! And that's something we haven't really seen Shadow go to a lot of. Yeah, I love all these lows coming out of Ulsan.
On both sides.
Especially if you go back to like the first version of Kazumi. Oh, beautiful whip push forward 3 there. Wall splat, dash. Oh, other side doesn't matter. Man, these walls have been screwed to those sides.
Yeah, he gets the down hit, and then just like that, Ulsan on set point against Shadow.
Yeah, let's say back in 7.0, you know, people complain that Kazumi didn't have any good lows. But she's got enough to make you start wanting to duck, man. They add up. Finishes the string. Shadow not ready.
And the sweep at the wall.
Yep. Ulsan stepping on the gas right now. He gets the 3-0 here. He's basically out of the group.
Hold on, though. Shadow now. Even on health. Both players starting to pull out those homing moves, too, right? Trying to seal each other, step in close range like this.
Rage mode for Shadow. Ulsan, one step away from making it to the top 8 right now.
Oh, running 2.
Not over. The Tiger's gonna do it. Ulsan, 3-0 in the group, gets it done against Shadow here. And I'm pretty sure that means that Ulsan
That locks him in, yeah.
locks them in to the top 8 later tonight.
Wow, that changes things. And just like we were saying before, that now means you're going to have, again, Noroma, Knee, Arslan Ash going at each other's throats here to be the second guy to make it out of this group. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. We do have some updated standings to take a look at though, and you see it on your screen now. Noroma, Knee, Arslan Ash, all 1-1.
Yo, this is gonna be greasy, man.
And only one of them
can make it out. Yeah, that's crazy.
2 of those guys are going home. Knee or Arslan Ash, one of those guys is going home and not going to the top 8.
Maybe both.
Yeah, maybe both.
Maybe both.
One of them is guaranteed to not go. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Tekken World Tour 2019 finals, man. And you knew what to expect, man. There's no randoms here. This is 20 of the top performers from all year, and that says a lot when you have the players who were the focal point of the narrative this year.
Oh yeah,
and they can't even both make it to the top 8 at this tournament. That's crazy.
That is. We still get to watch them play. Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Oh, Rip is. I mean, you know it, dude. It's so much fun.
And Knee has never beat him in tournament. Like not for real.
He's gotten those long set wins, right? He's gotten those exhibition wins,
right?
But
that's not tournament.
The big, and especially on the big stages, right? You got to imagine it's a point of pride for him at this point,
right?
I mean, if you would have said 3 years ago that Knee would be going to Pakistan to train the week before Tekken World Tour Finals, I think most people would have just laughed at you. That says a lot that you forced him to globetrot to get, again, in pursuit of getting good enough to be able to take that. And we talked about this before. It's been so much focus on Pakistan and Arslan Ash. To me, what's important is thinking about what that's going to give to Lohai, to the other Korean players, to the other Japanese players.
Welcome back to the Tekken World Tour Finals here, Bangkok, Thailand. I'm Rip, of course, Majin Obama.
Majin Boomer, man.
Majin Obama.
My boomers and my zoomers at home.
I'm a boomer, man. You know, I got that boom. Anyway, we got Group 8 continuing right now. Knee versus Noroma. Knee, Noroma, Arslan Ash, all tied 1-1 in this group stage so far. It's a round-robin format, of course.
And at this point, Ulsan has locked himself in. He's going to be emerging from this group.
Right, and Shadow locked out.
Yeah.
But
out of those 3 players that you just mentioned, Noroma, Knee, Arslan Ash, only one is going to be able to make it out of group stage this year. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But Shadow still has a role to play here because he still has to play against Arslan Ash.
He can definitely play spoiler for this entire
spoiler.
thing. Yeah.
Big time spoiler. So, they're setting up for the match right now. We're going to have Knee versus Noroma. This is a very important match as well. You know, Noroma, as we mentioned, tied with Knee 1-1. You know, taking the lead here is huge. If Knee goes down here, then what does that even mean? Does that mean he has to beat Arslan?
Yeah. I mean, it would force that. Like, just with the way the numbers are right now, every win is still important for you.
Mm-hmm. So here we go. Looks like they're all locked in. Characters locked. Game is loading up. Korea versus Japan.
It's a three-way tie right now, man. Fighting for survival, fighting for your life right here. Knee versus Noroma, Korea versus Japan, and he goes back to Jack.
Jack versus Paul Phoenix. Precipice of Fate. The stage title is appropriate.
Oh, the big machine.
Mm-hmm. And the Phoenix? Yo, Knee's warming up all his characters.
Keeping the rotation fresh. All right. Right off the bat, launch from Knee. And just like that, Noroma minus 55%, back to the wall.
Did Knee know he was going to use Jack, or did he pick Paul after? You know, like, or before? I have no idea.
And you saw Knee trying to sidestep left, gets caught by the uppercut. Noroma now has a chance, plus frames. Goes down back ones, slow pokes. Knee dealing with him so well, keeping it at range there.
1+2 throw, wow.
Broken.
If that angle was wrong, he would have been wall splat.
Yeah.
Big down for two, just ran up and did it. Great for both. Yo, not gonna get it. Oh my God. It was a good call out though, right? Because I mean, if you blocked it, then you get the wall chip. Noroma though.
He still would have had advantage, but man, that lucky break.
Watching this, I'm upset that he was even using Dragon Off. You know,
like, man, have a little faith in your main.
It was one round. I'm like, this guy's Jack is sick.
Cross cut, dump truck ender. 4 for 1, trying to lock him down with these jackhammers. Swing 4.
Damn girl. Oh God, hammer of the gods.
Time. Sidestep low.
Knee's defense holding up in the Death Fist. Knee so rarely uses Death Fist in the open. That time found his market back forward 1. That was definitely a mistake. He definitely was trying to like backdash and jab or something. Big time mistake there, and it cost him.
Hammer fist, and then right into another Noroma well-placed uppercut.
These down 4-2s are crazy because against Paul can launch punch and he has back threes, a 14-frame launcher.
That's right, that uppercut with its range, really good return, but like you said, it carries a very, very big risk up against Paul.
Damn! Yo, these deficits are on point. The low parry off the dash.
These reads are on point too. Knee off the low parry.
Slow down low, no packet loss, man. One throw, no. Man, yeah, definitely underrated, right? Paul's throw game is so strong. He's got every option.
Yeah, dedicated breaks. Gotta keep your eyes open. Jack, though, no slouch in that same department.
Hey.
Dump truck once again. Oh,
debug.
Oh, whip on his top back.
Yo, Noroma.
Oh, Noroma.
Running through Knee in game 1. However, I feel like Knee's lost every first game today.
Like we said, right? Download speed. It's about, again, like you always say no back and loss. There's a little bit. There's a little bit. But you give him this long set, you give him this first to 2, this first to 3, that's when things start to settle in. He gets a sense for your timing, a sense for how you want to move. And his offense changes up in response. Oh, he's down. Down hit, fishing with the uppercut,
And
punish.
he's not even trying to punish with back 3. That's the 14-frame launch for Paul. Bing, bang, boom. Uh-huh. Oh. And Knee quickly answering back.
That's the momentum swing we were talking about. This is the start of it. Said not even optimal punishes here. But it's about control. It's about control, though.
How is he finding those? You know, it's so crazy to me that Noroma is throwing out so many down 4-2s in general. Look at the damage on that combo.
This jackhammer trying to use the guard stun to be able to force his way off the wall, but then just another sidestep left.
And try it again. Oh my God, he caught him out of spring. And he'll take that trade all day. Damn, Knee is playing crispy right now.
Paul.
I love that hop kick attempt. When do you see Paul hop kick? Every other Paul will do shredder kick or something. Oh man.
Oh, punch you in your kidneys. You're trying to see you piss blood.
Yo, robot blood? Oh. Damn, sidestep left hop kick. With the Phoenix? All the way to the wall. Give me a big boy combo. Oh, the death fist.
That's big enough. Solid mix of jabs and lows here from Noroma. Got Knee to the wall. Oh, these ducks.
He looking for some low parries, like down back ones, right? That's what you want. Debug! No low parry that time. Noroma trying to stay in this game.
Gengetsu.
Oh my God! The blue stuff. No packet loss, baby. One apiece.
And you saw, especially at the close range like that when we were talking about the ducks, probably looking for Rage Drive, or a down back one in that scenario. Noroma delayed it, held on to it for just a little while. Didn't matter though. Knee at the very end able to close it out. Again, that clutch Gengetsu, and then the interaction after the frame advantage.
And Noroma's hit so many down forward twos. For Knee to even be ducking there was like, he's like challenging him, right?
He showed no fear, dude. Like in point blank range a lot of times too, which obviously again against Paul carries a lot of risk, especially with your back to the wall. That's crazy.
And now immediately switching off of Jack, going to Dragunov, so his Jack gets him a game. Like that could be huge here. All right, game 3 coming up. And these guys are tied in the round robin. If they want to make it to the top 8, they got to get a W here.
Yeah, this is an important game. An important set, rather.
Mm-hmm. The clown is back.
No smiles, though, man. Where the hell does the wall come from, man?
Paul's into construction, you know.
Right now, mid-range control for Noroma, but the read, knee off this low parry. For the clock out, taking, even on health. And Demo Man now starting to do some work. Gets this low.
Yeah, the Phoenix is definitely warmed up right now. Solid, dominant first round for Knee.
And if you're some of the other players in this group, now you have to be kind of nervous. You're seeing a lot of Knee starting to get hot with multiple characters at this point. You don't know what's going to be coming your way. Counter hitting the pickup.
Uh-huh. More Hammer the Gods pressure from Knee. Went for low parry a little bit early that time.
That knife. Despite your step. Subtle tracking.
And Knee is fishing real hard for that sway back 4.
Yes. The jab pressure now. While standing forward, get out of dodge.
Again, how is he landing
That's
these?
3 for 3?
Yeah. And the wall carry here doesn't quite reach, though. Opportunity, but no. Sway back 2. And just like that, it is going to be set point for Knee. Fans in the crowd ready to go. Hop kick. No whip punch from Noroma, but gets the down forward 2.
Good return off this uppercut here. Minus 50%, but Noroma, you got to be able to hold this position and Knee right off the bat. Micro step right. Out of dodge now, parallel to the wall. Not going to be able to get that wall bounce.
He hasn't even done it, right? We've seen so many matches with his Dragunov. That's the first time we've seen that while standing 1-3 out of him. Yo, and Noroma fighting back here.
Good mix it down for ones in that knife. Poke damage added up right there. But Knee right now, set point. That's a third hit rip.
Yo, counter hit. And the back one puts a step on him. Another counter
right
hit.
back, no.
Oh boy, counter it down back to his knees this time. This is gonna hurt. No, he got the combo, he gets the wall stand 2 in between.
He gives Noroma the round.
That is huge. Final round, Noroma versus Knee. And it's important. It is super important.
No afraid to pull the trigger on that whiff.
Low parry. Bing, bang, boom. No wall. Oh, there is a wall. Out of range.
This is where stage awareness becomes very important because of the way the camera is too.
Oh man, the counter is running through the time. Rage mode. Knee try to close that back to both. Not gonna happen. Knee gets it done and gets the victory over Noroma. What a match. Yo, crowd, give it up for these guys, man. Knee and Noroma, these guys are playing their hearts out right now.
So Knee now puts himself in position at this point 2-1. Noroma falls to, I believe, what, 1-2.
Yeah, I think so.
So now, again, still that Arslan Ash, Noroma set.
Does Arslan Ash still play Noroma, or did that one happen already? I'm losing track here.
I forgot too, man. But either way, take a look at the standings real quick to check it out.
Yeah, so Noroma now with that 1-2 Knee advancing. So he's highlighted there, right? He's like top 2. Yeah, all right, he's in there. But it's not guaranteed yet. We still have Arslan Ash has to play. Noroma, 1-2, it's a little dicey for him. But coming up next, we've got the man who can play spoiler. We got Shadow returning to the stage. Going to be going up against Red Bull V/Arslan Ash.
Pakistan versus USA here in Thailand. And even though, at this point, Shadow, he came out here, he was able to compete again in World Tour Finals. Huge accomplishment for him this year, I think.
Oh, yeah,
especially you cap off a really
man.
a solid year of performance for him.
Yeah, huge shout out, of course, to Disrupt Gaming. helping Shadow and Boat Jr. get out to all these events. Clearly has leveled up both these players, got their points.
Yeah, huge improvement.
And now Shadow here at the finals.
Right now, yeah, unfortunately locked out at this point, but like you said, can be a huge spoiler right here.
And I feel like every single set he's had here, he's won the first game.
Won the first game, and then just slowly gets control of it taken away from him in game 2.
So let's see what character they want to go with. And both these guys have actually been using a bit of Zafina.
So maybe we don't see Zafina.
Probably.
And in fact, yeah, we're going to see Geese and Claudio.
Yeah, so Arslan Ash, Kazumi didn't work out from earlier. Geese did, and now he's sticking to the Geese for now. Is this going to be the character he sticks with for the rest of the tournament? Will we see more Kazumi later? We'll find out. But right now, it's Arslan Ash versus Shadow. Geese Howard versus Claudio. I think it's brimstone and fire.
And Ash started, was looking a little bit shaky there early on with his Geese, right? That first game. But then again, like you said, able to adapt, looked a little bit cleaner as the set went on earlier. But against Shadow right now, man, you got to come out guns blazing. Got to make sure you get this win. For Shadow on the other side, trying to make a statement.
I'm like, he knows like his run at top 8's already over, but he wants to win, right?
Yeah.
And who better to get one on?
You don't want to go out of your group with just a goose egg, right?
Beautiful.
And if you can get this win over Arslan Ash, make this group stage a lot more interesting. Range pokes adding up for Shadow right now. Decent health lead.
It doesn't pull the trigger after while standing 4.
Yeah, initial round here. Coming up on 75% bar build for Arslan Ash. Dash guard, dash back away.
Wow,
Who's going to make the commitment first?
And there you go. This you saw. I'm getting used to it now, right? Shadow first game, easy, man.
It's about that change up on the other side too. Low pokes. Crouch to have the offset as well. Offsetting 1. Sidestep lows.
All day.
Down 4, jab checks, and then down 4, 1 pressure. Oh man, he let the whole thing rip.
Just finish it, man. And look at this, quick 2 rounds for Shadow.
You called it. Early on control.
Yeah, something about Shadow's playstyle, it gives every player a hard time the first time they fight him.
Arslan Ash with the bar and a half built. Round 3, but he's got a lot of rounds to make up for it. Just like that, that's the start, right? Low parry, gonna get the wall.
And he's at the wall.
Take the damage from the double rep. Shadow content to just chill. Need some jabs.
Yeah, Arslan working on it perfect still in this round. Not gonna get it. Still gets 2 bars here,
and
though.
Look at Shadow, just willing to just bide his time, hold his guard. Fine, you want to back off? Now I'm going to step out.
And look at him, just flip things around. Now he has Arslan's back to the wall.
Nice sidestep right.
Yes,
Just a
crisp,
little,
right?
just a little bit too slow. Just a little bit too slow. Good dog on the jab. Fishing with the end.
Shadow's in trouble. Not enough time on the clock.
And a jab float here from Arslan Ash. Not going to be enough to close it out, but yeah, time going to become a factor here.
Yeah, even if you hit him with every single low he had now, it's not going to happen. That round is done. Arslan Ash on the board. He knows. He's like, yeah, okay, you can have that. We'll continue next round.
When you get sets like this where so many rounds go to timeout like that, just because it's been so low committal and the defense has been so good on both sides. Just this heavy poke game where every hit feels so hard earned. The splat, double rep. That should put on him. Good break on the 1+2. Arslan Ash just holding this safe, just jab, down for a 1 pressure. 1-1-2 again to stick him to the wall. Oh, what a step!
That was impressive. Arslan Ash looking fantastic right now. Doesn't get the full wall combo though. And Shadow's still in this.
And you call it the first game each time, but right now Arslan's the one who's swinging it back in his favor. Okay, here comes Shadow. Got a chance here.
Oh no.
With punish and Arslan Ash.
Final round.
Slowly bringing it back.
Yeah, you can see the confidence building in Arslan Ash right now.
Shoulder. And again, it's just this jab pressure. This jab is just down for once. Just rasping. Or the meter on the pressure this time. That's a win if you're Shadow. Starts to blow in the punish.
Yeah, but I feel like Shadow's getting bullied in terms of stage positioning always, right?
Yeah.
This time the run to gets him out of there.
It's like his guard is so good, but it's putting him in bad positions too.
Counter it down 4.
It's gonna be a big return for Arslan Ash. Shirin's on. Tekken, yeah, nice 45% chunk right there. And the low get up kick again. Back 3, just burn the gauge on the pressure at this point.
All right, so no meter here for 15 seconds. So Shadow has to go in. Here it is. Time.
Backing him. I'll give you the wall. Come through.
Yeah, there's not enough time here. Oh my God! 4 seconds. Shadow gets the round and the game.
Way.
There was no time. How did he make that happen? How? Yo, the USA crowd in the chant right now.
And the expression on Arslan Ash right now. You see his face?
What I say?
Who is chanting USA in the crowd right now?
I don't know. There you go. I see some Cuddlecore out there. I see Junior out there.
Making some noise. All right.
Wow. So Shadow again gets the first game.
Look at Arslan's expression right now too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen him look like that in a while.
I mean, he has to get the win, man. That's a lot of pressure. And we go to the infinite stage here. He's sticking it out with Geese Howard.
Like we were saying before, right? It's not that big of a deal, of course, because of the way damage conversion works for Geese in Season 3, but it felt like a lot of the time in that first game, it was Arslan Ash. He was the one benefiting from the wall most of the time.
Man, I'm like, in my head, I'm trying to figure out the tiebreaker situation. If Arslan loses here but wins his other sets, you know, I don't know how that works out. I feel like he's in a must-win situation. Counter, finally! Something we have not seen him go to.
Yeah, not going to be the biggest return, right? Because he doesn't have a meter to give. No wall to rely on, like we said earlier too, right? Gives up the wall on the stage.
And that's the thing, right? That back 3, that knee, that's something we've seen Shadow go to in like games 2, game 3, etc.
To establish tempo and control, right?
And most characters can't counter or parry, but Geese
can.
Yeah, he can.
That's where Arslan has gotten most of his work done, right here in this range with these jabs, these down for ones.
That was a beautiful punch there with the forward 2-2. Rage mode now for both players, and of course it's a Shadow game. It's a Shadow round. Time winding down.
Block and punish. Nice, good crouch jab can cancel there.
So Arslan with the first round here. Yeah, Shadow, he wants to sidestep those air fireballs, get a run into for the whip punch. He did it early though. Kind of showed his hand a little too fast.
Jabbing it down 3. Just a very poke-heavy game. Very poke-heavy match right now. Guard strong on both sides. The maximo confirmed though for Arslan Ash.
Yeah, look at the damage. You know, Infinite stage used to be where he was weaker, but now you know Arslan Ash, he's a Geese player. He picked Infinite stage himself.
He just took 65%. Off of 1 bar too.
It's fine. Oh damn, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Superman push, a recovery from the Shippuden. Caught him landing. Down 3, that could have put him in rage though, and just not enough. Able to chop up his ankles there. Arslan Ash on this infinite stage, trying to make a statement here, trying to take us to a game 3. 1 bar build. Genocide cutter, be able to, oh man.
That was gorgeous.
Just barely clipped the down 4-1 there. Oh, in the pullout game. Good movement from Shadow too, just staying just out of range of those jabs. Dashing while standing 4.
You know, the jabs, now Shadow locking down with back 3s. And he's just in rhythm. It's like, you think I'm gonna mix this up? Nah, man. Shadow still in game 2 here.
Speaking of 2, man, bottom left corner of your screen.
2 bars on deck.
You gotta imagine Arslan Ash is looking for the first opportunity he can to be able to try to close it out, try to use some of it.
Low parry from Shadow though.
First active. Back 3, nothing after. Oh man, this is so tense, Rip.
Oh, there's the hop kick! And that's why he doesn't use it. You know, Arslan's style is so compact, he doesn't really give big opportunities. And in that situation, that was a big opportunity he gave to Shadow, and Shadow took advantage.
Now Arslan has to go in.
Yeah, and you know, Shadow, he's content to run away, but I don't know if he should be. Good use of the time there.
7-6. Boom! Oh, and the hop kick to interrupt.
Set point for Shadow.
Over
Big
Arslan
time.
Ash
Big time upset here potentially.
in group stage.
I mean, spoiler, he's about to be a big spoiler. Full meter for us to eat the run into though. Superman! Superman!
Goes low, not out of it yet. Arslan Ash with 3 bars to give.
Yo, the USA crowd.
Willing to burn some, just on pressure here. Shibuken.
Arslan in trouble.
Down 3.
Spends the rage. Oh, he doesn't spend the rage, just spends the meter.
Just a bar. Still has one to hold on to. Still has one to give. He's not out of this yet. But Shadow's defense right now, he ain't buckling, Rip.
He's got a lot of time there. And you know Arslan's gonna have to go with Shadow is content to just backdash all day. He's gonna try to hit him with the hop kick. Arslan's in trouble. The mix-up gets him though.
Stand up.
Oh, Arslan bringing it back. 10 seconds on the clock.
Putting on pressure again.
Rainbow
Down 4.
for both. Arslan's got match body. It's not over. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 1. Shadow's got the lead. Shadow's gonna beat Arslan Ash. He might have just played huge. Spoiler. Oh my goodness. He gets the W. He's not making the top 8, but yo, give it up for Shadow 20Z out there. Oh my God.
The entire set built up to that. So many rounds down to the very last bit, the very last few sequences and exchanges. Oh my God, can you believe what just happened here?
I can't see anything. It's crazy.
We've bounced when it feels like so many players this year. We've had so few come up with answers to Arslan on big stages like this. Shadow emerged as the one that plays spoiler in the final in group stage like this, and maybe could have just played a huge spoiler to this group.
He may have just knocked Arslan out of the top 8. We got to look at it. We got to see how the rest of the group plays out. But that loss right there may knock him out.
Wow.
That's craziness. But here's another one that's super important. We've got Ulsan versus Noroma.
Yeah, so what has to happen is
Noroma has to win.
Well, I was going to say Noroma has to win for him. If Arslan Ash, if you're Arslan Ash, you're hoping Noroma loses.
Of course,
yeah,
of course.
You're hoping he loses, and then you put it on your Arslan Ash versus knee set to be able to turn.
God.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right.
That's what we're looking at right here. Noroma at this point, yeah, he controls his own destiny at this point, right? If he wins out.
How many matches does Noroma have? He has Ulsan, he has another one.
Oh, no, I think is this his last one?
I think
it might
he has
be his
another.
last one. Or it might have one more.
I think he's 1 and 2 currently.
Yeah, well, let's hear what Noroma had to say about Tekken World Tour Finals this year.
特にこれといって特定はしてないですけど、倒したい選手はやっぱりずっと負けている2位選手だったり JDCR 選手だったりを当たって倒したいですね。いつも負けてるので。
Well, he had his chance against Knee. It was close, down to the wire in that set. Knee got it, though. And now he's got to go up against Ulsan, and Ulsan has been on fire today.
Yeah, so obviously that was one of his objectives, too, because if you go back to Noroma and throughout the Tekken World Tour, right, not just this year, but last year as well, that was one thing that came up, right? He runs into Knee and JDCR. But he has to be able to quickly forget that loss, and he's still playing for his spot at this point, right?
Yes.
So he has to be able to quickly forget that. You might get another shot at him in top 8, but you got to get there first. And you got to get there. You got to be able to get a win over Ulsan right now.
So just a couple more matches left in this group stage before we figure everything out. But right now, it's going to be Noroma versus Ulsan.
Again, another JP versus Korea matchup, the classic, right?
I feel like ever since Noroma went over them and beat them, they're like, we didn't forget that, man. We're prepared for you now.
It's funny the way it worked up until this year too, right? You had Japan go win in Korea. Korea wins in Japan. Then you had the run back. Okay, Korea defends house this time. Now we go to Japan and Pakistan's taking over, right? They beat most of the Korean players in the bracket, and then the Pakistan players are there. Japan can't take their own house.
It's rough, man.
But Noroma right now trying to make a statement here. Got to go in over Ulsan though. Drag versus Kazumi. Let's see what we're looking at. Again, right off the bat, Ulsan forcing his offense here. Getting in range 0. Again, just a lot of down 4-1s, a lot of jab. It's the same thing we're used to seeing.
Oh yeah, tons of it. And look at the backswing blow from
and
Noroma.
this is going to be good return here, good carry. Clock out, take his damage at the wall, and thinking of Russian assault you off of your recovery.
Put it down too. Just kidding. Russian assault. And that's something we actually haven't seen a ton out of Noroma, right? It's primarily the down twos, not a lot of the Russian assaults out of him. The low parry. Wall carry, no.
Nice step, just a little bit late on the trigger.
Yeah, I like the attempt though. Just so hard, right? Those compact jabs, down forward one, so hard to whip
It's very small windows. You don't have a lot of time.
Man, look at the pressure, just keeping it real close. Rain 0, not giving him any space to breathe.
And no big swings either, right? He's just content to just chop away at this win, one by one.
Yeah, Ulsan, it's like he had the list from his group last night. And he prepared for everybody, right? He is just so prepared right now. Got it.
Noroma once again. With this wall damage. And that time runs to down 2.
Well, Walter doesn't get hit.
Ulsan's turn here though. Catches her out of flight and the perfect float answer. Noroma takes that round back.
You know, both these guys looking really focused up there right now. Beautiful block and punish there. Runs up down forward too. And that's like his Jack style down forward too, right? Bounce!
1-3 with the bounce. You know what time it is.
And that's game 1 time. That's what that was. Noroma looking sharp.
And they nerfed the damage on it, but it's still just, with a wall bounce in that scenario, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that move is ridiculous. I mean, if I was a Dragunov player, I would just be throwing it out. Like, watch this. Boom, just throw it out.
What happened? Just for no reason.
It might hit. If it does, wee. Oh, man. But Noroma again in the first game. Ulsan gonna have to adapt here. And I feel like the first time we've seen is Kazumi lose the first game in the set.
Yeah, maybe the first set actually. I won't.
Because he had Bob before.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he took game 1, would lose second game, and then runner in the game 3,
right,
and bet all in.
But here we go. This time, Ulsan fighting from behind with Kazumi. Infinite stage is his choice here.
Round 1.
And he seems to favor that, right? We talked about it previously in his set with Knee, where even though the walls looked like they were favoring him, he'd still prefer to go to the infinite stage afterward.
It's curious, right? Like, but that's a player preference.
Of course. And man, Noroma's blocks on these lows have been on point.
Yeah, he was looking a little bit sleepy early on, but ever since then, right, after that first set or two, his guard has really, really tightened. Nice, great sidestep and punish.
Wow, and the get-up kick.
When he stayed down, and then the rage drive out of nowhere.
Yo, he's been hitting them. Noroma looking like he's going to get this done here. Sidestep down forward two.
Wow. It's calculated each time. He has a read on when Ulsan wants to swing.
Yo, you can test with these high strings? I know those. Oh my gosh, everything working out for Noroma right now.
At this point, looking for the down 4-4s to be able to try to close out. Down 2, cutting those ankles up. Noroma on set point versus Ulsan, trying to make a statement here. Look at this sidestep right at close range. Ulsan now with his jab pressure. Backing on up, counter hit down 2, running an assault right back at you. Running again.
Oh my God, this is beat down.
And
everything on point. Noroma 2-0 over Ulsan.
So Ulsan finishes this group 3-1.
Yes.
That means, I think Arslan Ash is out. Is he locked out?
I don't know how this works.
I think by the numbers, he should be locked out. Right?
I mean, so it might be between Knee and Noroma?
It might be between Knee and Noroma.
But then Knee already beat Noroma.
We gotta see the list. So, I'm bad with numbers, man. If I don't have a TI-36 calculator, I'm not doing this.
We need production to like put it in our notepad, like, yo, here's the calculations, here's what's happening. We're figuring it out along with you guys right now. But right now, we're down to the last matchup in this group stage.
And that shadow set is, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, look at the board right now. Knee's up there 2-1. Noroma's below him 2-2.
So this means,
and Arslan Ash is 1-2.
So this means Knee, Arslan Ash.
If Arslan Ash beat Knee, they're all tied, three-way tie with 2-2.
Yeah, but I think it'll come down to the matchups of what happened when they played each other, right?
Yes. I think so.
So it does come down to this.
I think it does.
All right, baby. Arslan Ash, you've had a hell of a year, man. You started it off, EVO Japan. You went to EVO, got it done there. You're at this Tekken World Tour final right here, right now, sitting down against who I think everybody in the world is looking at these two guys and saying, we want to see this, we want to see blood in the final. And you got to fight for your life right here, right now.
But of course, guys, we did talk to Nee before this tournament. Let's go ahead and give it a listen.
저는 아슬란 애쉬 선수 생각하고 있습니다. 왜냐면 항상 이제 TWT에서나 뭐 이보에서나 이제 졌었기 때문에 파이널에서만큼은 꼭 이겨보고 싶습니다.
So the way this works.
Okay, we just got word.
Yes. The way this works is that if Nee wins even a single game, he locks Arslan out. Arslan Ash has to win 2-0 over Nee to put himself in this conversation.
And if he does, he's in to the top 8. So both players have their life on the line here.
But the character selection, Rippin', that's the big question mark. You called it.
Paul
versus
Phoenix.
Kazumi.
Oh boy. If Nee can get one game, he's into the top 8. Arslan has the 2-0 Nee in tournament. This is crazy.
I mean, on tournament stages, he's been able to outplay him, but it feels a little bit different right here, right now, Rip.
Here we go.
Especially with the power that this brother's packing. Jab strings in return.
Arslan Ash has been on his mind.
He said, I've been thinking about you for months.
Oh, and he gets caught first.
And what do you say when there's a player who makes every other player feel like they don't know how to play the game, and he runs into someone who makes him feel that way? My question for Nee, what are you going to show us? How have you changed? Getsu now working. Again, pushing Arslan Ash towards the wall. Just a lot of good micro-step and just guard. Arslan Ash now. Still with his back to the wall.
Again!
Oh
Same
my
mistake
God.
we saw earlier from him. And that will be round number 1 for Arslan Ash. He's trying to move back and come back forward and get a jab, but it's getting back forward one is the input. Does he have nerves? He gets the down forward too.
Nee with nerves? I can't, that doesn't even sound right.
I mean, this is the play he cannot beat in tournament. Gets the wall spat here. Shredded for the resplat. Hella damage. Side to 3. Nee gets the perfect.
Run it back, run it back.
Reverse. And with open palm, I didn't even notice that before.
And compared to when they were playing the Devil Jin versus Kazumi matchup, or even the Steve versus Kazumi matchup, where every hit felt so hard earned because of the firepower on both sides this time, it just feels like they're just melting each other's health bars this time.
Oh! The damage.
Rolling Thunder, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, and Nee now with rage. We've seen his Paul do so much damage.
That Gengetsu, that low that Paul has at that range, the perfect tool to just weave his tools together.
Finished it.
Of course. Up, right? Range drive. Puts the brakes on it and the down 4. Oh man.
Yo, Arslan Ash, can he make this happen? Remember, he's got to win 2-0. He's up in this first game. Back sway 2.
What a duck. Trying to seal Nee's movement a little bit. Gives up his turn when he tries it though. Stepping low. That Gengetsu.
Man, I can't even speak right now. This is crazy. The crouch has into nothing. Gets the counter this time while standing for the combo. Death Fist. Leaves her just out of range. That's fortunate for Nee this time.
Yeah, one more clean hit will do it for him, especially with the wall as aid. Stepping low. So yeah, Ash.
Holy.
Sidestep left. Oh, no magic on it. Puts the drive out there.
Got the block. Oh, caught back. He's got range now, though.
Oh,
They're so scared. I'm so scared.
I thought he was
10 seconds on the clock. The flash was coming, not dead. Then low. Unbelievable. Arslan Ash gets the first game.
Nee, what is your response?
God.
If Arslan Ash wins this 2-0, he's going to get in over you. Nee, what is your answer to this entire year of competition right here, right now?
Instant rematch. That's the answer. It all comes down to this one game. The set doesn't even matter. It's this game right here.
It's Arslan's jab pressure that's doing so much work.
Throw, get off me.
I don't know you like that. Don't touch me.
Backsway 4, no countering. Arslan's not gonna hit a button. Sidestep right, gets the launch. Easy wall combo, arena stage. Man, it's the Paul Phoenix stage too.
Minus 45%.
Hammer.
And Arslan knows what time it is now. Again, just trying to micro-step right. Yeah, micro-step right on out of there. Circle around. Now take the wall for himself. Sweep at the wall.
Man. Needs to duck, and he didn't do anything for a punish. Duck it again. Rage, block. She still got hers.
Oh, devil in a red dress.
Oh my God!
That's the drive.
Jab for the float. Knee's gonna get the round. Close out the death fist. I don't got no nerves. Watch this.
That's
Boom.
an important rebound round.
Important fight.
Knee, you are 2 rounds away from denying your rival ultimate victory this year.
Yo, one of these guys is not going to top 8. It's this game that matters. Down back 2 streak.
Low streaks adding up.
The movement is crazy.
Back and forth, back and forth. Finally some rolling thunder, yeah. Caught Knee trying to move. Oh, don't break on the tackle.
Back. Oh, what a conversion. To the wall. Just runs up his shoulder. He didn't try to 3-2. He's like, nah, man, I might miss it. Counter, finally, with the walls in the way, no combo. Arslan's still in this round. He's in trouble, though. Knee 1 round away from booking his ticket to the top 8. Oh my God. Got him with the knee, but drops the combo. That's huge for Arslan. That's a big opportunity. He's fighting back with these jabs now.
He has to get in that range. He has to make a good call when he wants to try to pull something out big, but again, try to hold that control, because that in this range right here, he's losing. The threat of Gengetsu.
Oh, the big down for 2.
He's gonna get the wall.
It's not enough to kill.
One more chance, Arslan Ash.
Arslan Ash's tournament life is over.
Oh my God, Knee. The set ain't over yet, but that with 1-1.
It's 1-1. The set continues, but Knee is going to be the one who's going to go to the top 8.
Wow.
Crazy.
It came down to game differentials like we were saying earlier, right?
Right.
And we're going to run the set out.
We are. Let's see what happens here.
But huge moment. You got an edge on some level. Huge victory for Knee.
But if Arslan wins this, it's like, yo, I can still beat you in tournament set though, bro. Oh my gosh.
Back 4. Now jab pressure on from Knee. Dropping hammers here. Down 4. Nice step from Arslan Ash.
No
trying to hold the wall.
Yeah, and he tried to throw it out there. Knee not going to bite.
Yeah, hit it with the wall standing green.
Rocks Dragon's Knee.
Wow.
This year has been ridiculous,
the fact
right?
that it came down to that rip, that's crazy.
The way the whole thing played out. Nice reversal again on the tackle. No magic.
Ready with these tackle breaks every time, though. Crimson Dawn at the wall.
Ba-ba. Tiger.
No strikes this round. Wow.
Wow, and the
Elite
perfect.
step.
Okay. Yeah, I can watch these guys play Tekken all day.
Let him run the first to 5. Just let him keep going.
It's not gonna matter. Just run the first to 10. Let's just keep playing. Oh man, I hope we're right about the numbers, by the way.
Oh, that'd be embarrassing.
Yeah, reverse again, every single time here. 3 for 3.
And then the break after. That's the first sequence you've gone. And the arm break. Hop knee. You know where we're going.
All the way.
Not even max return that time. That's okay. Still able to hold this again. This positioning. Back to the wall. Crimson Dawn in the follow-up. Stepping to realign Arslan Ash. Trying to, again, keep these back to the wall here. This jab pressure.
Oh, God.
I don't want to hear none of it.
The blue one.
Rage drive, able to get Knee. Again, set point at this point. He did what he needed to do, but...
Yeah, but winning set is also a huge
trying to finish
victory
the set,
for Knee, right?
Definitely a moral victory on some level.
Oh, definitely. He's got a decent chance at doing so here. Behind in this round, though.
Tackle again works out.
Reverse of the arm bar, though. And Knee back in this round here. Down back 2 from Arslan.
Chop in this tree. Oh, no, wait, Bar's just a little bit too slow.
Well, how did that miss? Second and miss. Straight into rage art. Knee gonna cancel.
Yeah, the cancel.
Gonna go for the combo here. Wall's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Knee gonna take the set. Man, he put both his arms up after that. Knee gets it done against Arslan Ash 2-1 here.
He said it yesterday. I came to this tournament, I came to Thailand with somebody on my mind.
and Knee going to the top 8. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Red Bull B slash Arslan Ash. This man has single-handedly flipped the Tekken world on his head this year.
I mean, an incredible story that you would have to be just corny as hell to deny, quite frankly. And if you think this guy or anybody else here needs any sort of validation for how incredible this story was for this community in this game, I don't know what the hell you watching, man. Give it up for Arslan Ash. You can actually make some noise for Arslan Ash.
Definitely. Right now, man. He literally flipped everything around. You know, we see Pakistan now, a huge part of the Tekken scene, all because of what Arslan Ash did. Evo Japan, Evo Vegas. You know, out here finally, Knee getting his revenge, getting his run back, getting it done in the tournament.
It's only been a thing for a couple years now, but how many people have even, you know, Markman's been pushing the narrative of the Triple Crown, right? How many people have even come close to even being able to pursue something like that? And this guy came so close, and it came down to games. It came down to just that.
And of course, Knee picked it.
He said it, man. I came to Thailand. No,
he had no choice.
Ain't no massage gonna take my eyes off of you, baby. You know, I got eyes for you. And he came in, punched the ticket, and did it. That's the crazy part. We talked about that. We're looking at some of these other players now at this point. What is your response to what these guys have done this year? Knee able to finally get it in over his rival here in tournament format. In tournament
format, yeah. First two won the set as well, right? Didn't have to win the whole set, but he did. Got it done there. Knee played fantastic. Ulsan also, let's not forget, playing ridiculous today.
If you're watching from some of these other groups and you're looking at this Group A, Knee and Ulsan are going to be the one emerging, but you got to be looking at Ulsan right now. You're like, holy crap, this kid played out of his mind just now.
Right, and you know, earlier this year, I mentioned earlier, at BAM, you know, he was just playing so ridiculous, even going back to DAM in Germany, won that tournament as well. You know, Ulsan is on fire right now. Now you see it, Knee and Ulsan, 3-1 in this group. They will be going to the top 8 later tonight. $250,000 prize pool on the line here. There's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake.
Rip, I can't believe we got to do that, man. That was fun as hell.
That was super fun, man. Oh my gosh, what do we do now? Is it Group B time already?
I think it's that time, man. I think they're queuing up the next one. So do us a favor, guys. Go get something to eat. Go get something to drink. We'll be back in just a little bit with Group B. Majno Bomb and Rip here. We'll catch you guys next time. Be good.